in the cities.
That's what I'm saying. I would think about Camden. You see what I'm saying? Think about all
live bad in the cities. Is it everybody?
people, all types of races.
Is every race living bad? What's it called? Trent? You said Trent?
Trent, you got Camden.
Or our people being unjustly policed.
Depends. Like I said,
How's it, brother?
it depends.
Is the so-called white man Crips out there? What's the great?
I don't even know. I know gangbangs, so I don't even know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have no.
I see stuff. I see stuff. I believe it's called rich. They got different gangs.
Yeah,
you can't wear certain colors. But that's our people. It's not him. He's not gangbang. No. This is.
But how would you know?
He's not gangbang.
How would you know?
You can see it, brother.
How would you know?
You see that, brother.
If I wouldn't tell you I'm not gangbang,
let me ask you a question.
Answer my question first.
Okay, what?
If I would have came up to you and said, "Hey, I ain't gangbanging," how would you know? Am I telling you the truth or not?
I don't know you, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying
you'll never know those people are gang. But so you think okay? So because I walked fast, you think I'm gangbang?
I didn't say you was a gangbang.
Yeah,
that's you're king, brother. All right, brother.
I love that. Continue.
Our people are in these curses, right? I'm gonna show you why I know that it's talking about our people.
Right.
So, right, it said, "Cursed shall thou be in the city." Right, we're in Baltimore right now. Right, everybody know about Baltimore. It's nicknamed Body Move. People get bodied out.
Right.
Bad. It's bad. But predominantly, our people live in the city.
Right.
Right. So it's saying these people are gonna be cursed in the city. You know what the word ghetto means?
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean?
The hood. Feel me? Well, with black supposed to come from. It's supposed to.
Well, let me show you what the Bible. Let me see what the word actually means. Because you saying black people, you say Spanish people. Let's see what it says.
This is the etymology of the word ghetto. Part of a city in which Jews are compelled to live.
Where?
In which Jews are compelled to live.
Okay. Are they living in the ghettos or we living in the ghettos?
All right. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. Jersey's a little different.
But they living in the ghettos.
See what I'm saying? They do. They do. Now, like I said,
hold on. First of all, hold on, brother. But you see what they're doing in New York?
Still shit.
They stealing all their property.
So
they come in and they stealing the property. So right. Because it said the Jews lived there. Right. And we're gonna read about this. Go on to whatever you want to bring up.
It says a clip form of Egypto or Egypt.
Right.
From the Latin Egyptus, presumably in memory of the exile.
What?
Of the exile.
Right, because our people got kicked out of Israel. Correct. Right, and our people also left Egypt. Right? So, read verse 16.
Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Now, what people was cursed is cursed in the city, and it was cursed in the field. You gotta remember, these people, you have to fit these curses.
True.
Can't say because you saw one so-called Chinese man, he was out there begging for money, that all the Chinese people are Jews.
Hey,
right?
Like
it's on the curses. The curses on the nation.
No, where I'm from, like I said, from Jersey. What I've seen so far, I have different kinds of races.
But it's talking about people, brother. You still got our people that are rich that are still going through the curses. Right. Like that one lady that told LeBron to shut up and dribble. What he gonna do about that? He can't get her fired.
He can't get her fired.
Right. He still, even though that money, he's still talking bad. Like
still gotta do what he gotta do.
Our people are, no matter what, you seen Kanye. He lost all his money. He can't say what he want to say. He was a billionaire.
He was.
And they took all.
He still is. But like I said,
he got some of his money back because he apologized.
There was a point. It was a couple years back. Oprah, she was over in China or somewhere in Asia, and they following her in the store.
I see that too.
She owned the Oprah Winfrey Network. Right. Like she owns a whole. But they still treat her.
Now you see what's happening.
You know what I mean? A certain way.
She's losing. Right. You know what I'm saying? She's losing a lot.
That's the point. That's the point. No matter how high people get, we still go through these curses.
Right.
Right? Because they could do whatever they can be felons and become president.
Right. See that?
You a felon, you can't even get a job.
I get it.
That's the questions on our people, right? So go to verse 47.
And then I got to go, y'all.
I got you.
I'm sorry.
Deuteronomy 28:47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
If you don't want to serve God, you're going to serve your enemies. God said you have enemies in the Bible. Say you don't want to serve him, and go serve them. See how they treat you.
Mm.
And how did it? And what happened?
True. And half of the times it don't go the way it's planned because you're not following God's way.
People not following God's way, right? That's following God's commandments, right?
which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger,
Right.
and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So when you want food, you have to go to their markets, their places. When you want water, they got the water treatment facilities. When you want clothes, you got to go to their clothing stores. Those are the curses on our people. Mind you, it said one nation of people is going to have to go to another nation of people for those things. They shut down all the markets right now. What is so-called black people?
They can't. They got to pretty much beg.
We got rock to sleep, right? That's a curse, right? Read.
And in want of all things.
It's a driver's license.
And in want of all things.
Passport to leave the country.
And in want of all things.
Damn job.
And in want of all
You
things.
got to go to other people for things that you need. When we're supposed to be the top of the earth, but now we're at the bottom because we're under these curses because we don't keep God's commandments.
Now, let me ask you a question. Right? Let me ask you a question. Do you consider it being a curse or more so a neglect? Okay, when I say neglect, do you feel like we getting like dampered and pushed out? Or do you feel like it's
Pushed out by who?
like about everybody else? Are you saying stores? Feel me? What else you name?
Oh, clothes, things.
Clothes. We don't own half of the stuff. Most of the stuff is made out of China. Most of the stuff is made out of where? Egypt, wherever. You see what I'm saying? So do you feel like we getting pushed out, like generally, or do you feel like it's just like a holding? Somebody's holding us back. How do you feel? I'm gonna ask you that.
The Lord. So let me explain like this. Go to verse 15.
I hear your words.
My words don't matter.
It do.
No, it don't.
It do because if
I'm
you,
just man.
no. If it
Proverbs
does
3.
matter, and if you serve the Lord, you see what I'm saying, then you will have an opinion as well.
But I'm man. I could just make something up. So I'm gonna show you.
That's
what
what
God
I'm
said.
saying. So how do you really feel? That's
It doesn't matter how I feel.
It
It matters what the Lord said.
No. It does. It does matter.
No, it don't.
Because you come in as you are, right? To Christ.
No.
See? That's where you get me lost.
Where is he? Where is he come as you are?
In the Bible.
Where?
Go to what Psalm? What Psalm? 23?
Go Psalm 23.
See that?
Y'all
We're gonna find out where it say come as you are.
Psalms 23.
Yeah, just read it.
Just read.
24,
Just
verse
read.
25.
Just read all of you can read all of them.
This Psalms chapter 23 and verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures, and he leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of the righteous for his name's sake.
So now that's what I'm asking you. If he's leading you, that's what I'm saying. How do you feel? I understand you're just a man. You see what I'm saying? But how do you feel?
I'm saying, where does it say come as you are?
Continue reading. Just continue reading. Because if you really listen to the verse, it's telling you to come as you are.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with
me.
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thy
Prepares
prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
Now, if you read the whole part of Psalm, that's what I'm saying.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord
one chapter.
forever.
It's just one chapter. This is just one chapter. Listen,
You know what?
you need one chapter.
Give me Proverbs 1 and 5. Whoever got it. Start 1 and 5. I want 1 and 5 first. Then read 3 and 5. Read 1 and 5 first. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1
Verse
verse
5.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning
Then we do what?
and will increase in learning.
Wise man will hear and increase learning.
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wisdom and to wise counsel.
Right. So listen to what we're showing you out of the Bible, because like I said,
I'm
remember-
listening.
hold on,
That's
hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
hold
But
on.
you still ain't answer my
Hold on,
question.
Hold on, listen.
You still ain't answer my question.
Because
So how would you continue if you're not even going to answer my question?
brother, first of all, cut me off.
I asked you a question.
You cut me
off. Twice in between.
What's your question?
No.
I know you know.
I
You got it.
already. That's what I'm saying.
What's your question?
How do you feel? You ain't giving me your opinion. You telling me on what I have to do.
And I'm about to answer your question.
I'm asking you, how do you feel?
I'm about to answer your question. It doesn't matter how I feel. That's the answer. All right, so listen to
So
this.
why does it matter how I feel? Is it fair?
Say what?
Why does it matter how I feel?
Don't.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
That's not what I'm saying. No, it doesn't matter.
I don't think anybody see what you're saying, brother.
Deuteronomy
Listen to
chapter 28 and verse number 15.
Now you just being rude. Listen.
But it shall
Great
come
day,
to
y'all.
pass.
He ain't never wanted to listen. He just want to get a and that's what this
What I feel. I'm just saying.
Might be a Hamite.
Yeah.
even to the truthful part.
Now he talking to him. He don't know him.
It's Isaiah chapter 8:20. To the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this
If
word,
they do what?
if they speak not according to this word,
They speak not according to this word.
it is because there is no life in
There's
them.
no what?
And there is no life in them.
There's no light in them, right? I got a man for the Bible real quick.
1 minute.
Real quick, bro. Let me give you one verse, brother. Muslim. The Quran tell you to read the Bible. Right. That's right.
Let's go. Not today.
Deuteronomy. Oh, the Quran. Hold on, brother. You a man?
Right.
You a man, brother?
Come on, brother.
Come on, brother. You a man, brother? But you a man.
He said, but that's a feat. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The man was
Why is it so easy to persuade a Muslim? I didn't even prove that the Quran told you to read the Bible. I could have just been make. That's why you just supposed to go to the scriptures. Because I could have just made that up. He said, "All right, I'm gonna listen." I didn't even have I ain't even have to go to Surah 3. Yeah, this is man. Our people are sad.
sick.
Go back to Sirach chapter 16.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Easy, 2 in a row.
What does that mean?
Then he said,
Don't they teach that in Islam that they teach that too? That the man is the head of the household? This is outrageous. Sirach 16 and 1. And then I want to Exodus 23. And you bring that out first.
There's the book of Exodus, chapter 23, and verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do
What
evil.
the Lord say?
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Y'all come listen to the word.
Come on, family. We out here for y'all.
It said, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil." And our people, this is just a multitude to do evil. People they can't wait till the weather breaks just to be outside, just to be niggas in the street. They had the what's the joint called? They had the meetup Sunday. A bunch of kids got shot, right? Because a multitude was doing evil. Right, read.
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
Right, that's something. Go back to Sirach chapter 16. Go to verse 1, and I want Deuteronomy chapter 21 and verse 18.
Sirach chapter 16 and verse number 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons.
Right, the Lord sat there and showed us all these miracles in Egypt, plagues, destruction, chariots, things that brothers only seen chariots from a distance.
Right.
Never seen them up close. Never seen pillars of fire. Never seen somebody get what's it called? Translated.
Right.
Right. Being
Yeah, beamed up, like I said. You never seen those things. They literally saw those things. It's still in the hardness of their heart. It's hard in their heart like damn Pharaoh. Like we,
Neither delight in ungodly sons.
brother, you got a man for the Bible? Let me get one verse, brother.
Brother, one verse. Verse 2. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them.
Right, the Lord told you how to deal with an ungodly son, an unruly son. What to do with him. Bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21 and verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of the father,
But you not do what?
obey the voice of the father.
Right, because the brother, he want to hear my voice. What am I going to say? Right. What do I have to say more important than the scriptures?
Right.
I want to hear what you got to say. Is that going to? Is that? I'm not your Lord and Savior.
See that?
I didn't die on the cross.
Right.
But you want to hear what I got to say? I didn't create you. I don't know you. But you want to hear what I got to say so important over the boy, but you believe in the Bible. Right. But you want to hear what I got to say. Bring it up.
Romans chapter 3 and verse number 4. Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? So that unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
Right.
God forbid. Yea, let God be true.
And who be true?
Let God be true.
I got something I got to say.
Let God be true.
It's probably people out there like the Bible bring it out and they probably slap the Bible and say, no, let me talk. No. I got something I need to say. That's what they do in the church. Read one verse and then just yap about something for 4 hours straight. Right? Let God be true.
but every man a liar.
Right, because a lot of people say, I feel. That's how I feel.
Right.
I feel. I feel this. I feel that. Nobody gives a damn how you feel.
Right.
Nobody gives a damn how you feel. That doesn't mean anything. Let me then Jeremiah 17:9 real quick. The Lord told you about your hearts, about your mind, about man, how we're corrupt.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse number 9.
If he said he believed in Christ, if he know Christ was the only perfect man, why wouldn't he just want to hear the words? Or he want to hear me?
Is deceitful above all
The
things.
Lord say,
The heart is deceitful above all things.
you gonna bug you. If you did whatever you felt was right, you gonna bug yourself out.
See that?
You're gonna destroy everybody. Everybody, nobody's gonna make it. Right? That's why you see all these people that have congregations, that have followings. They do what they think is right. They're gonna get everybody destroyed.
Right.
Like that damn was that a Hamite that said he built like 8 of Noah's arks or something? 7. He said it's about the rain. Is that a Hamite? Brothers know what I'm talking about?
I think I heard about that.
It was a Hamite. Yeah, I think he built 7 or 8 arks. And he said, yeah, it's about the rain. And all these fools following him.
Right.
And they got all this stuff in their belongings, they're ready. And he was like, we had a rain check. The Lord delayed the rain. It's not happening today. And all the fools carried all their belongings, gave up everything because he did what he believed was right.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Charles Taze Russell. He's the one that started the Jehovah Witness.
Mhm.
And he was supposedly prophesying when the Lord was going to return. Then when the day came and it didn't happen, he said it was postponed. And then when that day didn't come, when it didn't happen that day, he said it was an invisible coming.
Yeah, right. Wow. They just make up anything. Go ahead.
I forget the scripture, but they go and do it again. If they say, "Woe, he's here," "Woe, he's there" in the desert, go
Right.
not. When they have false Christs come up to try to lead the people astray out into. Yeah, it's gonna happen again.
Got everything. It's like they got the AI now. They don't know what's going on.
Fake Christ in the sky.
Right. They got it's madness. It's evil on this earth. Oh, for sure. He was reading Deuteronomy 21 and 18, 21.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy
Deuteronomy 21 and 18, and it reads, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastised him, will not hearken it to them.
How you doing, brother?
Watch y'all every day.
How you doing, brother?
Every day, bro.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Came down here for y'all. Y'all.
Praise to the Most High. What's going on, buddy? Okay.
I just come out here to learn, brother.
All praise to the Most High.
It's everything that I learned. Yeah.
All praise to the Most High.
Praise to the Most High.
So, what's your name?
All praises to the Most High.
Excuse me.
What's your name, brother?
My name is Sean, bro.
Sean.
Yeah.
Son.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so yeah, we out here trying to teach our people. Right, we're going through the curses with our people. Right now we're going into rebellious children. How our people were rebellious in the wilderness. Right, so we go back to Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 18.
Deuteronomy 21 and 18, and it reads,
Check it out.
if a man have a stubborn or rebellious son, which shall not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastised him, will not hearken it to them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him.
All right, so this is after they've been chastised. This is after the son has been chastised. Parents like, look, I don't know what to do with this. Right? That's how our brothers and sisters have to look at all the things we went through. Right? Not as the Most High just gave up on us, but you gotta remember all the sins that our people have committed for thousands of years. Just rebellion. Give me that Judges, I believe it 6 and 10. People just rebellious and only do the evil.
Judges 6 and 10. It's the book of Judges, chapter 6 and verse number 10. Bring it out. And I said unto you, I am Yahweh, your God. Fear not the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell, but ye have not obeyed my voice.
So now,
Verse number 9.
then go to 10 and 6.
Come. And I delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians,
Right?
and out of the hand of all that oppressed you.
Right. We were talking about that earlier, how the Lord delivered us from all these things. They saw the miracles. They saw the chariots. They
Right.
saw the destruction on Egypt, and our people are still just following after the ways of America. Right? They still follow. They still wanted to follow the ways of Egypt. They wanted to go back. It's like all we got is man out here, just man and water, nothing else. Our people, he didn't divided an entire sea in front of you. They sitting here complaining and murmuring. I mean, Exodus chapter 16, verse 8. Read.
Out of the hand of all that oppressed you, and drave them out from before you, and gave you their land.
Right. So you go to jump to 10 and 6. Oh, do that.
Judges chapter 10 and verse number 6. And the children of Israel did evil again.
That was the first time.
And the
The
children
children
of Israel did evil again
I said the children of Israel did evil again. Right, read.
in the sight of the Lord, and served Baalim and Ashtaroth, and the gods of Syria, and the gods of Zidon, and the gods of Moab, and the gods of the children of Ammon.
Right, that's what we was reading about in Sirach, the 16th chapter. Following God's son, brother. All right, well, be quiet. Read that. I can see that.
And the gods of the children of Ammon, and the gods of the Philistines, and forsook Yahweh.
And then what?
And forsook Yahweh.
Yeah, forsook your house, right? Forsook the Most High God.
And served him not.
Right, just because people scream something they heard on TikTok or something they heard on Twitter or Instagram doesn't make them a prophet. Doesn't make them righteous, right? Keeping these commandments and serving the Most High God, right? Read.
Verse number 7. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hands of the Philistines and into the hands of the children of Ammon.
Right. Our people literally, when you read Exodus in our exile, our people literally came out of Egypt, right? And immediately it just started going off.
Right.
Immediately. Right. And then we're in the time of Judges now, still going off. Right. You still reading about Ezekiel prophesied to them, still going off. Right. Our people don't want to get right. Right. So our people have to get most of our people have to get destroyed. Right. They have to go through affliction. They have to go through hell because they don't get it. And people sit there complaining. They be saying, why do we have to go through slavery? You don't know how many sins you committed. Facts. You know how many times you went off. Right. You wanted to serve them. You still serve them. That's what talk about in Isaiah the 30th chapter. People really people wanting that covering of Egypt. Right? Read. That's the one. Go to back to the movies. Exodus 16. Bring up 16. 8. Exodus 16 and 8 in the reads.
Look it up.
And Moses said, it shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full. For that the Lord heareth your murmuring, which you murmur against him.
Which you did what?
Which you murmur against them.
I said, for the Lord hears your murmur. And people still do that. Fact. Why you can't do this? I was talking to a Muslim in New York. He was like, what God needed something? Just murmur. People find anything to scoff about. Right. Say, what do you need is something? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do that? Why can't we just do this? Well, man, you don't have this. Give me that in Isaiah 55. Right? We're not the same. You're mortal. You're corruptible. Most High is perfect. Right. So you wouldn't understand. Unless he put that spirit on you. Read. Oh.
For that the Lord heareth your murmuring, which you murmured against him.
Right. So that's something.
I gotta get my sentence. I'm working on them right now.
I figured you was working on it.
Yeah. I'm like, man, look.
You say you listen.
I listen to you every day. Every day I go over y'all. You be in Dallas and town. You be all over. I check all of y'all out. So I'm just here, man, like to get some more clear understanding. But like I know everything y'all guys talk about, pretty much understand. I can't go to the chapters because I got to get more into that part. But when you bring it up to me, I guarantee I can answer. You know what I mean? Pretty much everything. You raw. I respect you, brother. Raw. And I love the way y'all read and man, just as a unit, bro. That's what we need, man. And 55 years old, man, and it's time, bro. I mean, like you said, I can be one of the 44. The 144, man. So I'm here, bro. It's just that, pretty much where y'all school at. You know what I mean? How can I donate to you dudes? That's where I'm at with it right now. Like I said, I walked the whole harbor to find this spot, man. So, you know what I mean? I ain't really from Baltimore. I've been living down here like for 20-something years, but I'm from up top. So, like, if you could point me to some spots when I go up top, I like to visit them too. So, Where I'm from Jersey and New York. Yeah, both spots.
The QR code on there. Let me see that one, brother. This QR code right here will help you find whatever city
Got
you're
you.
looking for.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
School address on there too.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's
we got always pointing at that shit. Where's the
behind it.
They didn't slave down there. I'm trying to figure out something that I need to know from you guys that I didn't know.
You got any questions, brother? Just let us
Yeah, that's what trying to let this, spirit hit me on with it. Like when I be on, listening to y'all answer a lot of stuff, man, that I knew but I didn't know. You know what I mean? So pastors and full of it. You know what I mean? Church, I left that back in 2017. I already knew what that was about. It wasn't just for me. So, and I knew it was a lot. All that was lies. So, and you clarified it because when you was reading the chapters and all you brothers was reading it, I was following along. But I get caught up in the words like the does and the little things. So that's why I want to reach out to the school because I ain't got no problem coming to them. I'm retired, and so I do what I do, man. You know what I mean? I'm here to, fall in line, bro. That's it, man. You know what I mean? Household, everything.
Okay, bro. We're gonna be out here. We're gonna be out here tomorrow at 12:30 too.
Okay. That's Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you got any questions, just let us know. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, keep going, bro.
But if you have any questions, just let us know.
I don't know how often or how close you are to Philly.
Yeah. I'm in Hartford County. I drove out here. Yeah, I'm like 40 minutes away, so it's
Okay.
all
Well, the brothers in Philly, they be at 10th and Market in Philly.
okay.
So,
Yeah,
if
like
you
I said,
go that way,
office, yeah. I be in Philly a lot too. So yeah, that's cool. Cause I be going downtown. Like I said, I don't know the days. Maybe I go the day they ain't even out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely coming down here to check the brothers, man.
We'll be out here.
Hey, like I said, I got to put them on and remember a lot of things, so I see that's one of the laws, man. So I gotta respect that. Yeah. So I'm working on that, bro.
Familiar with a couple of standard laws that brothers go through?
Seafood, pretty much, you know what I mean? The beard.
Okay.
I know the 10 joints. That
Right.
10 joints is out the window with me, man. So I'm like,
holy days.
on the holy days. Yeah. Only thing I'm learning the days that we're supposed to celebrate.
Okay.
So those are days I need to work on too. So that's pretty much. I need to go
to Leviticus 23.
I meant to bring my Bible and all that. I was rushing. I was walking all around and stuff. It's in my car though.
All praise.
Yeah, I threw that Christmas tree and all that with the garbage already. I ain't
set top.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse number 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
Right. So if you want to read about the feast, you can read about a lot of them in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Leviticus 23. Right. Read.
Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right. So we got the Sabbath coming up. So when the sun go down, it's a Saturday. The sun come, right. So read.
And holy convocation.
What?
And holy convocation.
Holy convocation, read.
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Right. So no working on the Sabbath. Right. No buying, selling, things like that. You know those things. But you can read that in Leviticus. Give me give me Numbers chapter 10, verse 10. You can bring it out next. Start at 12 and 5.
Exodus 12 and 5, and it reads, The lamb shall be without lemon and veil of the first year. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats.
Right. So let's talk about your lamb. Take it out from the sheep or the goats. That doesn't mean you get a. Let's talk about the Passover. Let's talk about you decide if you want a lamb or a goat. Get a lamb. Right. But it could be amongst the goats.
Yeah.
That's what's talking about. So people take that and make a whole doctrine.
You shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month.
Right.
And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper door posts of the houses.
Right. So it's talking about the Passover.
Yeah.
14th day of the first
do
month.
that though, like with the blood. I mean, like not with the animals no more. They don't do all that.
Well, in our give me Judges 5 and 11. Right. In our captivity, we're not able to, do as all the ordinance as we can. So you do what you can do. Some brothers get creative. They might has some type of paint, anything. Somebody might get some bread, tape, things like that. You know, so take, yeah, brothers do tape, things like that. Whatever you can do, right? Because where are we going to go get a land from? Took everything from us. We're not in our holy land, right? Bring it up.
So I can't even look right.
Might be 11 bucks.
So that's Leviticus 22.
Judges 5. That's what you said.
So, but look,
Judges 5 and 11.
Judges chapter 5 and verse number 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers and the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts.
should they do what?
Shall they rehearse the righteous acts.
Because our people haven't always, we've been scattered everywhere. If you, what if you locked up? You still have to keep the commandments. See, people would think because we're over here, you don't have to keep the commandments anymore. That's foolishness. That's the whole reason we're enslaved, right? So wherever you are, you do the best you can. Some people can't go get a whole land. Right. Some people some people really have to just go to the store and buy some land. That might be all they can afford. They might only have $5 left and they gotta find a sale at some land. But they're doing the best they can. It's like the woman that cast her 2 mites. So that's all she had.
Right.
She gave everything away to serve the Most High God. Right? So that's it on there. Go to number 10 and 10. So you got the Sabbath day. Right now it's the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Right? Throughout this whole, we could get down Leviticus 22.
I'm still holding that.
Let's go to Leviticus 23.
And I can I make a point.
Go ahead.
You know, as far as the striking the blood on the doorpost, you know, you don't have to, but something I do with my household is we take red tape and we put it over the doorpost. Because I can't take literal blood. And, you know what I mean? I don't. You know what I'm saying? So,
I didn't know if you could do that or not.
yeah.
I mean, so yeah. I'm going to learn, bro.
I'll praise to the Most High. Fine.
This is Leviticus chapter 23 and verse number 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the first month, at even is the Lord's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread.
The what?
The feast of unleavened bread.
Right. So also, so during the Passover, the same day you had the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You gotta get the leaven out of your house. Right? No leaven. You can't eat leaven either.
Okay.
Right. So get the leaven out of your house. Right. If you haven't done that, you know, when you go home, try to get the leaven out of your house. Right.
What is that?
Leaven. You got the.
Let me just get that. Yeah.
My brother gonna show you. So it pretty much things. It's not everything, but you know, like things that make things rise, kind of like yeast, things like that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay, got you.
Brother gonna show you a list of things that could be considered.
Like dough and all.
So not just those, but the things that something that will make it rise. You know what I mean? So things.
Maybe so, yeah.
Brother, he's gonna show you some leaven and agents real quick.
With the leaven and agents.
Let's 11 agents.
Oh, all right. All right.
You give me Numbers chapter 10. Verse 10.
Right. This is
Some of the leavening agents, right? You got sodium bicarbonate, leaven, brewer's yeast,
All right, you can show him the picture.
there's baking powder.
You can show it to him. So
right.
basically,
It's
you want to
extensive list.
Okay, I got you.
try to get those things out of your house,
Got you.
right?
It's a big list. It's a lot of stuff they do.
So you can read on the.
Leviticus 23 and 6. And on the
I ain't
15th
know
day,
that. My bad.
and on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Right, so you want to get that. You eat unleavened bread. You have to eat unleavened bread. Right, so while you get the leaven out of your house, you eat unleavened bread. So you can look at the recipe. Okay, you gotta do it for the feast, bro.
Yeah,
I got it.
Okay. Well, if I got to do it, I'll do it for
Like some people vegetarian, but for Passover they still eat the lamb.
I just
You know what
don't eat it for, you know.
I mean? I know. Yeah, I know.
Good purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they put all that stuff in the bread.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Right, bring that out first. 5%.
Yeah.
First
Put me
Corinthians
there, brothers.
5 and 7, and it reads, "Purge out therefore the old leaven,
What the Lord say,
Purge out therefore the old leaven.
right?
that you may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Christ, our Passover, is sacrificed for us.
Right. So he's our Passover, right? And you want to get rid of that leaven. That leaven will represent sin.
Right.
Right. Give me Matthew chapter 26.
By the Lord, you said it was at 613, right?
613 in the Torah, I think.
Yeah, you got to look at you got all these laws out here, you know what I mean? Thousands of them. So
Start with 26.
Matthew 26 and 26. And as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, "Take, eat. This is my body."
Right. Not literally his flesh. Right. People take a doctrine out of that too. Right. It represents him. Right. That unleavened bread without sin. Right.
Right.
Oh. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, "Drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament."
Right. Talking about the wine. Right. His blood that was shed for us. Right. So on the Passover, you have the wine, you have the bitter herb, you have the lambs, you have the lamb, you have the unleavened bread. Right. Read.
Which is shed for many for the remission of sin.
Right. It's a representation. The Passover is more than just a meal.
Right.
It's more than just a meal. Because some people take it and think it's just a day you can have potato salad and tilapia and lamb burgers. Like, it's not about that, right? It's symbolic. It's about. Give me Exodus chapter 15. The precept you bring it on. Give me Exodus chapter 15, verse 3.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 6 and verse number 48. I am that bread of life.
The Lord say,
I am that bread of life. Your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness and are dead. This is the bread which cometh down from heaven, that a man may eat thereof and not die.
and do what?
And not die.
Right, and not die. So us, not literally, but having that unleavened bread representing Yahweh Shai, right? That's the sacrifice for us. And it's give me First Peter. I want First Peter 2:21. So go through that. 2:21.
I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever.
He shall do what?
He shall live forever.
No, just lamb burgers.
He shall live forever.
Right. So you literally have to keep these commandments, right, to the best of your ability.
gotcha.
Right, and you have to know why you're doing it. Actually, we just had the Passover Wednesday night, right, and now there's the Feast of Unleavened Bread going on right now. Right, read.
And the bread that I will give is my flesh, which I will give for the life of the world.
Right. Let's talk about our people, right? So go to
whole so-called my people, because I listen to you.
it happens, bro.
No, I love it.
That
I love it. This ain't doing nothing but point me and put me in the situation you already knew. You know what I mean? Because I already know, man. You know, I've been to prison, I've been dead, all that, like most of you brothers did, man. You learned what you learned. You knew who was there, who wasn't there. So it's part of it. But God don't lie, brother. You know what I mean? So
This is the book of Matthew.
Yahweh Shai don't lie. And Yahweh.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men.
Lord say,
and ye shall be hated of all men.
For whose sake?
For my name's sake.
No, just for a little real.
For my name's sake.
Right, for my name's sake. You should be hated of all men. It's going to happen. Right? And it happened to us.
Right.
But didn't that happen to Yahweh Shai? He get hated of his own people. Right. So it's going to happen. Right. It's because he was doing the right thing.
Right.
Right. That's how you have to follow after his path. Right. Read.
But he that endureth until the end shall be saved.
Shall be what?
Shall be saved.
Jump to verse 36.
Verse number 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
Be who?
Shall be they of his own household.
A man's foes shall be they of his own household. It can be anybody. Right. It could be your son. Be your mother. Be your father.
See that?
I read.
Verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Right, read.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
You have to choose the Most High over flesh.
Right.
A lot of people can't get out of that. You tell people about they can't celebrate Christmas, they be like, well, what about the kids? They kids. They got to follow what you say.
Right.
Put your foot.
Well, you should have seen what I got.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what God tells me.
Right. That's what you should do. That's Acts chapter 5, verse 29. What's going on, brother? All right? Doing good, right? We out here teaching our people the history of the Bible. Right? So a lot of people look at the Bible as a bunch of fables and stories and things like that, but it's an actual historical account about a certain group of people. Right? Let me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. What's your race, brother? If you don't mind me asking. Race? Black. Black. So listen to this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Moses is telling the Israelites, if you don't keep God's commandments, you're going to be cursed. All right. And then he starts listing out curses. All right. All right, read.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right. So he's saying these people, as long as they're in sin, they're going to be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. Where you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania?
Philly.
Oh, Philly? Okay. You know how people live out there.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Do are they cursed or blessed?
As a whole.
Exactly.
They live in the curse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. We don't want it to be that way, but that's the truth. Right. Right. We from Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. People ask me where I'm from. I say I'm from Baltimore, unfortunately. Because well, look how bad we're living. Right? Read. It said, cursed should thou be in the city and cursed should thou be in the field. That happened to our people. Right. Now, we're bringing these things out is because you said you was black. Right? Black is the color of my shirt. People will call me black, but I'm not black. That's just where does that go back to? You got Russian people. They go back to Russia. They speak Russian. You got Chinese people. They go back to China. They speak Chinese. You got black people. They go back to Africa and speak English. It's confusion.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Right? Who are we truly according to the Bible?
Right.
Right? Read on. Go to verse 48.
Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Bring it up. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right, say you're going to serve your enemies. And it's in the Bible. You didn't write this. The Lord said you have enemies and you're going to have to serve them. Right? Read.
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Right, and everything you need, you're going to have to go to the same person that put you in slavery. Because what happened? What's been going on with the TSA? They've been shutting the government down.
Yeah.
Not getting paid.
Right.
What they shut the grocery stores down. You're not going to eat.
Yeah.
What they shut all the electricity down.
Yeah.
You're going to be cold. You're not going to be warm. Or you're not going to have air conditioning cool. Everything you need, right, is coming from your enemy. And that's a curse. Because why can't we take care of each other?
You're right.
Aren't we the strongest people on this earth?
Right.
But we're not acting like it.
See that?
We don't look like it. So we look like it sometimes in spurts, but our people look bad as a whole because we don't follow God's commandments. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Same person that you have to go to everything for, that put you in slavery, is going to put a yoke of iron, a chain of iron on your neck.
Until he have destroyed thee.
And we so destroyed, we don't even care who we are anymore.
See that?
Because those African American, Africa and America are two different continents, right? Named after two different so-called white men. Leo Scipius Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci. We call ourselves African Americans. That doesn't make any sense. It's crazy, right? This is how our people are destroyed. We hate each other more than anything. We see each other and it's automatically, oh, what he about to do?
Yes.
Let me lock my door.
Yeah.
Right? Why he looking at me like that? If your own brother stare at you the wrong way, it's like, what's up? What you trying to do? Not saying you, but our people. But let another nation stare at you. Like, hey, how you doing? Try to shake their hand. Can I get a job opportunity, buddy?
See that?
They start speaking in code.
Right.
How come we start speaking proper around other nations? How scared are we of other people that we got to change how we speak? Standing right.
Code switch.
Yeah, code switch.
ISUPK?
No. Watchmen for Israel.
What is it?
Watchmen for Israel.
Watchmen for Israel?
Yes. We're Israelites, brother. Israelites. Yep. So read on in
They are too.
Israelites. Yeah.
Are you the same factions or are you the same?
We all Israelites. They just got different congregations.
Gotcha. Okay.
Go to verse 54.
Verse number 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Now, what that sound like? People hating each other.
Right.
Black on black crime. Things like that. They hate each other for no reason. It says his eye should be evil toward his brother. And who else?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Right. We throwing money on him, pouring champagne on him, got him in music videos half naked.
Yeah.
Right. Not taking care, not leading them, not guiding them. Right. Read.
And
toward the remnant of his children.
Right, and toward the remnant of his children. That's your son.
That's my son.
Right. So what's a stereotype for so-called black fathers?
Sell drugs.
That's one of them. What they say about black fathers? They go to the store and get milk.
Sick.
They go to the store and get milk and they never come back.
See
You heard that before?
I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
No.
All right, brother. But yeah, they our people are known. That's a stereotype on our people for leaving their children.
Yeah.
Right? You're not doing it, but as a whole, our people don't grow up with their fathers.
Yeah.
Right. That if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Section 8 housing back in the day required the man to not be in the house for them to get government assistance.
Even now.
Right. Still now?
Even the other day, bro.
They'll come in their house. They be like, "Bet not be a man in here.
Word.
You rely on me. You don't rely on your husband."
Yeah.
Right. That
Word.
broken families.
That's true.
That's a curse on our people. Right. Go to verse. Finish that.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall
We're
lead.
reading on this because this is a prophecy and a sign of who the Israelites are.
Right.
He said all these things were going to happen to this people. This doesn't happen to everybody. This doesn't happen to everybody. It happened to us. Let me show you one more. This is the nail in the coffin. Go to verse 68.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So we're just talking about coming out of Egypt, right? The Passover. That was Wednesday night, brother.
Right.
The Passover. We're talking about coming out of Egypt. He's saying the Lord is going to bring you back into Egypt for not keeping my commandments. Right? Read it again from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again.
With ships.
What?
With ships.
One more time.
Ships.
What people went into slavery on slave ships?
Mm.
Read it. It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
We didn't. You can go look this up. That's Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 68th verse.
Yeah.
Everything we're going to tell you, brother, is going to come out the Bible.
Right.
People want to hear what we got to say. What I say doesn't matter.
Right.
It's what the Lord said in the Bible.
What the Lord
Right? We're
said.
just interpreting what it says, right? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your
You
enemies.
didn't see your homeland again, right? Because we don't know where our homeland is. Africa has 54 countries in it.
Yeah.
Which one? A true African know where they're from.
Right. See that?
You see a true African, they're gonna be walking with their garment, with their hands behind their back,
See that?
right? The thing on their head, and they're gonna tell you exactly where they're from, their language, their tribe, everything. We say we from Africa, and we're like somewhere in Africa, because we're not African. Our Africa's not even in the Bible.
See that?
No, it's not. So when nobody's African,
Yeah.
right? Those are just terms put on us during slavery. Read.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Nobody ever came and saved us out of this captivity.
Right.
Right? Martin Luther King tried. He couldn't do it.
Right.
Malcolm X.
Right.
Marcus Garvey.
Right.
Nat Turner.
Right.
All these people, we only can be saved by the Lord.
Right.
Not of any carnal military. Right? Because you could, I mean, whatever you got in that safe at home, you can't run up on the government with that. You say they got weapons you never heard of. They got the discombobulator.
Discombobulator.
No man, right? It has to be of the Most High. It has to be of the Most High God, bro.
Where you from?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's your name?
Nakamaya. Oh, you want to know the name of we're stationed here in Baltimore. We're watching for Israel.
I simply can't.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a flyer, brother. So we Israelites. God's chosen. You know what today is?
What is
It's double. It's double.
What is it?
It's double right now.
See
We
that?
got the feast of unleavened bread going on.
Right.
And it's the Sabbath day.
It's the Sabbath.
To show you real quick. You know, you familiar with the Sabbath day, brother? Breast.
I'm familiar. Yeah.
Okay, bring it out. Exodus 20.
Exodus 20 and 8, and it reads, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. So the seventh day of the week is Saturday. People try to say it's Sunday. That's the first day of the week. You look in your calendar, Sunday is literally the first day of the week. Right? The seventh day of the week is Saturday. Read.
It says, in it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that's within thy gates.
So your whole household has to be resting on the Sabbath day. Rest. Sabbath day, probably about 10 more minutes. It's from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Right. Because Abraham didn't have a G-shot. See what time it was.
Right.
Right. And they definitely didn't go by midnight. It's been dark for 10 hours and you're telling me now it's a new day. Right? They went from sundown to sundown. So when the sun goes down, it's the Sabbath day. It's a day of rest. Right? No buying, no selling. None of those things. It's a day of rest. It's a holy convocation.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
Right. So we got to keep these commandments, right? These commandments. Remember the result of our curses? Why we go through these curses? Because they don't listen to God. We don't keep his commandments. Would you, if your son was, if he didn't do anything you said, you gonna give him that PS5? No, of course not. Why would the Lord take care of you and you don't do nothing he say? Right. Your son just come in the house, kick the door down, rolling right in front of you.
That's what Israel's did all throughout the years.
They're still doing it. They're still doing it to this day. Right. To this day.
Right.
To this day.
To this
Still doing
day.
it. It's just getting worse, brother. It's getting worse. So we gotta come back and keep God's.
Israelites.
You said what?
Modern day Israel.
We just Israelites.
Yeah.
We're Israelites from old. We're the Israelites now. We always been the Israelites. We just didn't know who we were.
Yeah.
This isn't religion. This is who we actually are.
Right.
Like I said, black is just a color. African American are the names of 2 different so-called white.
Yeah.
Whatever race they try to give to you today that you check off on your job application, that's just something they gave to us.
BS.
Right? Yeah, like the brother said, it's BS. The Lord called us Israelites.
Israelites.
Give you one more before you go. Give me Matthew chapter 19, verse 16.
Matthew 19 and 16, and it reads,
Bring it out.
and behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right, he said, what good thing should I do that I may have eternal life? Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There's none good but one.
What color is that?
Red letters.
Right, red letters in the Bible. It's Christ. See, people get this doctrine of the Old Testament, and then you go to the New Testament, and everything's changed. The Lord said in Malachi 3 and 6, I changed not. So what did Christ tell you in the New Testament how to get salvation? Read.
That is Yahweh. But if thou will enter into life, keep the commandments.
No, I thought that was just the Old Testament.
Keep the commandments. Keep the commandments.
So God his own mouth.
I'm pretty sure I think you can switch on something.
That's what we gotta do. That's the reason we're in these predicaments. Right. Because we just do whatever we don't listen.
See that?
See, I see, brother. I see you keep it. I know you gotta go. I know you got your family with you. I see you keeping some commandments right now. That beard, that's a commandment. I know you can't shave your beard off. I'm need a rundown real quick. Eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, sin, crustacean, bottom feeders, unclean food, tattoos, things like that. You did. You have to repent to God. Because we think of the time, bro. They see a lot, front, lot. When I heard these things, I knew I loved the Lord more than pork. Some people don't want to give it up. They would rather have pork than heaven. It's not. I'd rather go to heaven than take pork. Some people are so undisciplined. They say, "I need that." You can do it, brother. I don't know what I'm not about to sit here and go through your whole life, but if you read the Torah, read the first 5 books, look at Leviticus 11, Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter, 14th chapter, I believe. I mean 14th chapter, and you read the things you can and can't. Right? Oh, brother gotta actually start.
Did you only believe in the first 5 chapters?
Don't read the whole Bible. That's where you find most of the laws.
Okay.
That's where you find most of them. But no, we read the whole Bible.
The whole Bible.
Brother, we got
hard.
something else. You heard of the Apocrypha, brother?
Yeah, I heard.
Right. These are books taken out of the standard 1611 King James Bible.
Yeah.
Right, 14 books. So we believe the entire Bible.
I got you. Sorry.
We believe the entire Bible, Old and New Testament. Some people go to the New Testament and think it contradicts the Old Testament. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't at all. Give me Acts chapter 28 and verse 23. I'm gonna tell you how you heard of Apostle Paul, right?
Yes.
Let me show you how the Apostle Paul taught about Christ.
28, 23.
Oh,
He did. Acts 28 and 23, and it reads, when they have anointed him appointed him a day, there came many to him and to his lodging, to whom he expounded and testified the kingdom of Yahweh.
right. Yahweh, the Most High God. Right. He expounded and testified the kingdom of God. Read.
Persuaded them concerning Yahushua both out.
Concerning Yahushua is the name of Jesus Christ. Right. The letter J was just invented in 1500s, 1524 to be exact.
1524.
Read it as written, from top.
Gotcha. When they have appointed him a day, there came many to him and his lodging, to whom he expounded and testified the kingdom of God, persuading them concerning Jesus, both out of the law of Moses,
Out of what?
Out of the law of Moses.
out of the law of Moses, and out of the prophets, from morning till even.
That's all Paul had. Yeah. Paul wasn't walking around with the New Testament.
Right.
He's walking around with the Old Testament.
Right.
Right? So they're hand in hand. It's no contradictions. It isn't this goes to this. No, it's the Paul taught out of the Old Testament. Right? And he told people, these people, you gotta remember, these people were living in captivity. And they couldn't do it like how we're living in captivity right now. If we all try to go to Israel right now, or the whole so-called black race, you think they're gonna take us? They're gonna shoot that plane down before we even get there. We're not welcome there because we have been kicked out of our land. Right? That's where we're from, the land of Israel. So good.
And a lot of our people did go to Israel. And they ended up putting us in Dimona, which was near the nuclear plant. And now with Iran doing what they doing, they hitting the nuclear plant near where we was at.
And I believe it was there was a group living there in righteousness trying to keep the commandments. And I believe like 3 years ago they kicked them out.
They kicked them out.
I know some of them got kicked out. Yeah. So we're not welcome in that land.
See that?
But we're those. That's our land. So we're Israelites. God's just people got to repent and keep God's commandments. Knock them out.
Yes. It's nice to meet you, bro.
We here. You say you staying in Baltimore?
I'm in PA.
Okay. They teach on 10th and Market.
10th and Market and 5th.
10th and Market and Philly. You got a flyer?
Yeah.
You got a QR. Oh, you got one. The QR code in the back. Yeah. Will help you find the city. That's closest to you.
All right.
Check them brothers. They're mighty brothers out there.
Mighty brothers.
Thank you. You too, bro. All right. Meeting Nehemiah 4:14.
Nehemiah 4:14, and it reads, and I looked, I rose up and said unto the nobles, and to the rulers, and to the rest of the people, be not ye afraid of them.
The Lord says,
Be not ye afraid of them.
shaking your boots.
Be not ye afraid of them.
All right, read.
Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, and fight for your brethren.
Hang them out the jar.
And fight for your brethren.
On the corner.
And fight for your brethren.
We're gonna fight for our brothers. You see our brothers on the corner. See our brothers on the streets, strung out on drugs. We're out here to teach everybody.
Right.
Homeless, maybe rich or poor. We're out here to teach our people.
Right.
We're gonna fight for our brethren.
And fight for your brethren, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your house.
All right, we're gonna fight for our entire nation. All right. Turn that up.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse number 11. Bring it out. Behold, I come quickly.
100 more years.
Behold, I come quickly.
1,000 more years.
I come quickly.
The Lord said, behold, I come quickly. That's time to be playing around, time to be half-assed. And the Lord said, behold, I come quickly.
Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Give it to somebody else.
That no man take thy crown.
You like Edom might take it off your head.
That no man take thy crown.
That no man take thy crown. Right? You have a crown of righteousness. Hold on to that.
Right.
Right. So with that, for the pass to the next electrifying, mighty, powerful, studious teacher, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Mashiach, B'Malach Yahushai. Come here, Shalom.
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 All praise. All right, all praise. Come here, Shelly.
Come here.
Come here, Shelly. Come here, Shelly. Outside hand for bread. All right, another feast of unleavened bread through the spirit and power of Yahweh, its only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. Another week and another feast to purify ourselves, right? To purge out that leaven. Right, give me that 1 Corinthians chapter 5, and you can start at verse 1. Right, and give me Galatians chapter 5. You can start at verse number 3. Start at 3. Bring that up.
1 Corinthians 5:1, and it reads, it is reported commonly that there is fornication among you.
Right, this is the Apostle Paul talking about the Israelites in Corinth. And it was a common thing in Corinth for homosexuality, child molestation. Remember, those Greeks was into pedestry, right? And pedestry was like the third or the second most common sexual orientation or a lifestyle in the ancient Greco-Roman Empire. You had heterosexual relationships, and then you had pedestry. Not just adult men with adult men. The second most common was adult men and prepubescent underage boys.
Right, bring it up, King.
They call them catamites.
Yeah, they call them catamites, man. And all them Caesars had them, man. Right. All these top, they make what they call epic I can't think of the type kind of movie they make, but they make like these 3-hour featured movies about Julius Caesar, about Alexander the Great. Right? They call them classics or something like that. What is it? Biopic, all those things, man. Right, the water. They make that and they glorify the so-called white man, but he's nothing but homosexual.
Right.
All these guys were child molesters, man. These guys were murderers, man. All these guys were killing children, destroying women, dealing with men, dealing with their own generals, man. Alexander was freaking off with his own generals, man.
Right.
His own generals, man. You know, you had some king. Bring up. Even them, they showed the movie 300. A lot of them Spartans was freaking off too, man.
Right.
They had a TV show back in the day. I don't know if they still have it called Spartacus. I don't know if others heard of that.
Yeah.
Man, I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then one episode came on. I said, this stuff is mad, huh? I said, that was to my last, and I'm not gonna tell you, what was there.
See that?
You can probably figure it out. But I said, hey, the hell with this, man. So bring this up, King.
This is a catamite. A catamite is historically defined as a boy or an adolescent male kept for sexual purposes by an older man, originating from the Latinized name of Ganymede, the cupbearer of Zeus.
The who?
The cupbearer
Era of Zeus.
Isn't Zeus the top so-called god of the so-called white man? Don't they say that the Greek Empire is the beginning of Western civilization? Right? And a fountain of knowledge and philosophy and Socrates and Plato and the Athenians and them guys were boy lovers, man.
Yeah.
You created your own god and you could have done anything. You could have gave him any type of power because he ain't real.
Right.
So you had the fantasy to say our top god, he's gonna have a little boy that he's gonna pop.
Right.
This is your god, man. That you made up. Right? But that shows you what's in the mind of the so-called white man, man. He could have said anything about this, man. He could have made all powerful, almighty. He don't take no nonsense, man. No, he got a little boy cup there that he deal with, the catamites, man. So them Israelites in Corinth, they picked up that spirit, man. Right, give me 6 and 9 real quick. Well, you already did. Go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9 just to show you that.
1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh?
Right, those who break the commandments, they're not going to get in. You're not making it. Right, read on.
Come on. Be not deceived, neither fornicators.
See, you might play yourself, man. A lot of people deceive themselves thinking that their lifestyle is conducive to Yahweh Shah's ordinances, man. And you start, working on your own mind. So I think I can make it. I think I'm righteous. People have they have to find their own standard of righteousness, man. Right? Oh, I opened the door for old ladies. Or I picked up the trash in the neighborhood. Or I did a community. Those things are cool, but it ain't righteous. Right? It's a difference between doing things that that are helpful, and it's a difference between doing things that are righteous. Right? Go on, King. Go on.
Neither fornicators.
What's fornication? Any form of sexual immorality, homosexuality, having catamites, pedestry, sodomy, incestuous relationships, mother and son and father and daughter, right? Bestiality, man. Men dealing with a lot of them heathen into bestiality, man. Chickens and goats and them Hamites be catching them in the back of the pig farm, man. Right. Doing God knows what, man. Right. See, you go to the zoo to check out the tigers and the lions and the bears. They go to the zoo and they getting off on it, man. Right. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Run to the bathroom section. Right? Start getting wild, man.
That's in their nature, right?
Yeah, right. That's what, these are their thoughts. A lot of us, we don't consider that, but a lot of these heathen go to these zoos for other reasons, man. You got a point,
They got eco-sections too.
Yeah, right, okay, I've never heard of that, but okay. That's what they do with the earth.
Yeah, they get off on
they get off on the earth and trees. Jeez. Right? Plant they seed. Bring that up.
I ain't never. Wow.
Neither fornicators.
Neither what?
Neither fornicators.
Fornication is a deadly demonic work, man. Because you got even in today's age, people be going to Houston to freak off, going to Miami to freak off. They go to Atlanta to freak off, man. You come back with some STI or STD. These women be pregnant, trying to figure out who their baby father is after a weekend in Miami, man. You know, so fornication, people getting AIDS, man. Right? So-called white man started that AIDS thing, man. That was a gay white man. Right? So-called gay white man. And then Jake got caught up in that thing. Huh? You know? So they brought that homosexuality. How many people die of AIDS? Every year. Right? That comes from sodomy and fornication, huh? So it's not just for pleasure. The Most High will judge you for that, huh? Give me that in Hebrews 13:4. All right, bring it up, King. All right.
It says, how many AIDS deaths? It says approximately 630,000 people
Damn.
died from AIDS-related illnesses globally in 2024.
I thought it'd be higher than that. That's still a lot, though, man.
That's 2020.
635,000? 630,000. 630,000. A lot of people. That's a lot of dead homosexuals and weirdos, bro.
1 year.
But that's judgment. The Most High cleansing them every year, 500,000 of them. You just got to purge them out. Right? You got to purge them out. You got more of that?
Says in 2024, 75,000 children died.
75 what?
75,000 children died from AIDS-related causes.
Wow. 75,000 children, bro. So that comes from fornication, bro. Murder comes from fornication. You dealing with another man's wife, he'll slay you, bro. He'll thrust you through with the edge of the sword, bro. Right? Abortions come from fornication. Because a lot of these women ain't going to hold on to these children, bro. These weekends in Miami and Houston and Atlanta, by the time they get back to Philly or Baltimore or Chicago, wherever they from, they're going to either take that Plan B pill or they're going to abort that baby. Or they're going to have that baby and they're going to drop it off at somebody in the damn trash can somewhere. By the behind the dumpster at the 7-Eleven, bro. Right? In some trash bag. Right? Read on, King.
Nor idolaters.
Nor what?
No idolatry.
Right? Idolatry is bowing down and serving another power outside of the one and true power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, huh? And idolatry is running rampant too, huh? Again, idolatry is not just, okay, I'm bowing down to a stock and a stone. Idolatry is not just, okay, here's Zeus, I'm going to serve Zeus, or here's Hercules, or Allah, or the cobblestone, or white Jesus. Idolatry is something that you exalt, and you reverence, and you serve by making a sacrifice to that power, huh? And that's what they're doing right now, breaking the Shabbat.
I got a question.
Bring it up, brother.
And I see y'all when you used to talk to the brothers about crosses and all that.
Right.
So is this something I need to get rid of, or
Is that something that you bow down to?
no, not at all?
To
Not
be
at all.
perfectly. Was it Jordan 23?
Put this in the water right now. Yes, you know what I mean? I'm not one, but that's what I wanted to get.
Right.
Don't start wearing it, you know what I mean?
Some people actually worship like Jordan.
I mean, literally, and sneakers. They be on the water.
Worship.
Yeah. I
They
see.
got Jordan room.
Mhm.
You know, they got 2 bedrooms, 5 kids. One room is for them and the kid.
No, that's real.
The other room is Michael
I
Jordan.
know one of the basketball players. She
Yes.
was a friend. I mean, he had 2 rooms, none but Jordans.
Wow.
BB, yeah, he used to play with Sacramento.
Wow.
2 rooms full of nothing but Jordan.
He was sponsored by Jordan, so he used to be home shoes.
Yeah, just
Right.
all out freak of it, man.
Like, freak is, but you good with that, brother.
Yeah, okay.
You good with that. Read on. A lot of brothers, I got a necklace on.
Okay.
Right? Brothers got, you know, that brother ain't getting down with that tea.
Yeah.
He don't go home and pour a cup of tea and cross off all the letters in the alphabet and eat tea and right. What's the tea? No, he ain't doing that, bro. Right? He picked the wall, start with the piece with the thigh, and no, he ain't getting
And
down.
I want to know, like,
Bring it up.
like the pork and all that, right?
The pork and all that. What about it?
So, I don't eat pork anyway.
Oh, praise
But-
what's up?
I'm saying, like, stuff that you could,
Right.
like, you replace, certain bacon. What do you brothers recommend?
Go through the spirit of
Yeah.
Give me Sirach chapter 30 and 25.
I know lamb and, all the stuff, but that's not pork I can eat.
It's good. Read 30 and 15.
Come on. So right 30 and 15 in the reads. Health and good estate of body
What the Lord say?
Health and good estate of body.
Health and a good estate of your body
are above all gold.
are above all gold. So when you come into this truth, these laws, again, they take care of your spirit, but they take care of your health. So instead of pork bacon, the healthy, righteous alternative would be beef bacon. You got turkey bacon. You got lamb bacon. People do salmon bacon. I'm hearing that there's a goat bacon. I mean, if there's no bacon, I'm hearing it's kind of expensive, man, but I'm willing to pay the price. Right?
Okay.
I'm willing to spend my last.
So brothers eat deer.
So we got this sign right here, brother. Up top is clean, on the bottom is unclean. Now this is not all inclusive.
Got you.
Okay, so there are other things that's not on here that sometimes you find out through your own research,
Yeah,
or going to the market and say, "Oh, I didn't know they had this kind of meat or this, that, and the
I
third."
ain't know about the salmon bacon. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, salmon bacon, bro. Give me Genesis. I'll read what you got. I mean, give me give me Genesis. I want chapter 27
Making it all.
and verse number 35. Right. Give me select 37, 36, and 17. Bring it up.
Goat bacon is a type of bacon made from the belly of a goat, offering a leaner and more flavorful alternative to traditional pork bacon.
It's more flavorful. It's cleaner. It's leaner. It's healthier. You feel good.
Yeah.
Right? So that's for bacon, brother.
Got you.
Bring that out, King.
Con, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 17. Oh Lord, hear the prayer of
Read
thy
18.
verse 18. The belly devour all meat.
What the Lord say?
The belly devour all meat.
So you can eat all clean meats. Yet what?
Yet is one meat better than another?
Yet is one meat better than another. Yeah, there are meats better than other.
Yeah,
Got you.
Even amongst the classes of beef, you got different grades of beef. We was talking about that at the I don't know if it was at the lamb slaughter or something. Hey, brother,
Oh yeah.
you can't smoke that up here, brother. All right, you can't smoke that up here.
Free country.
This ain't a free country.
Right. It is a free country.
You think he got that cigarette for free?
See that? He did not.
All right, then. So read.
Continue on. The belly devour all
You
meat.
know it's not a free country.
Read.
Read what?
Read.
You gotta get your spirit right, man.
Right.
Come up here, man. Why you acting like that with us, bro?
I'm not.
What's your problem?
You acting like that with him.
Well, how did I told him he can't defile this temple?
Right.
Acting like what? I'm saving his life.
Right.
How come you didn't say that?
Right. Because I had one too. Carry on. Carry on.
But brother, just hear the words of the Lord. Right? Hear the words of the Lord.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 18.
Right?
The belly devour all meat.
Right. So going back to the brother question, we're going into alternatives.
Con.
Right? Because it could be hard for a lot of our people, right? They don't know that they've never had anything outside of pork, beef, and chicken their whole life.
Yeah.
That's all they've ever had. Right? And predominantly pork and chicken. Right? Maybe and Jake, all you ate was ground beef. That's not the only kind of beef it is, right?
Right.
Just ground beef and a burger. Right? You got all different cuts of meat our people never had, man. Sirloin and pull up the different types of the cow, right? And bacon is just a cut of meat. Right. Right? A lot of people think that bacon is just pork. It's the underbelly part. Right? That they cut thin. That's why the brother read that about the goat bacon. So read that one more time, Salah.
Con. This is okay. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 18. The belly devour all meats, yet is one meat better than another.
Yet it's one meat better than another. Read on.
As the palate tasted diverse kinds of venison.
No, diverse kinds of chicken.
Diverse kinds of venison.
Diverse kinds of venison.
Con.
Different kind of, that's deer meat.
Deer. Lamb.
No, venison is deer meat. All right? Venison is deer meat. So you have red-tailed deer, white-tailed deer, fallow deer, right? There are different types of deer. You can eat antelope, you got gazelle. All these are different kinds of venison. How many brothers had antelope?
I never had that.
I had antelope one time, an antelope burger. Abbey burger. They got antelope burgers. Right? They got antelope burgers, they got red-tailed deer burgers.
Bison burger.
Bison burger.
Bison is good.
Elk.
Elk.
I had elk
Elk's good.
nachos. It's some elk nachos. It was on fire. Elk nachos was on fire. Huh? Right? Read 19 again.
Con. Verse 19, out of Sirach, the 36th chapter.
Right?
As the palate tasted diverse kinds of venison,
Diverse kinds of venison.
so doing a heart of understanding false speeches.
Right, false speeches. So meat is also on a spiritual level equivalent to doctrine.
Right.
Right? Because right now, we're not going into meat. Right? Meat is a higher level of understanding, knowledge that's given to people that are of age. So if we went into particular breakdowns, dark sayings, parables, that would be considered meat. Because you're eating right now, brother. Right now you're eating milk and you're getting bread. Right? That's what we're feeding you right now. Because your body can sustain that. Right. You understand? So the Lord likens our diet also to a spiritual diet. What we eat and what we consume through spirit power. So we don't. God. A forward heart. Hold on that. We got the point, man. Yeah, you can read that.
It says the 8 primal cuts of beef. You have the chuck, which is the shoulder, flavorful but tough.
Flavorful but tough, man. Right?
You got the red,
Got the rib,
a loin,
the loins,
the back, a sirloin,
sirloin,
which is the hip. It says it's leaner than the loin.
is what?
It's leaner than the loin.
Study.
But isn't that any beast?
No, brother, this is about the cow. Not any beast. All right?
You have the round.
The what?
The round, which is the back leg.
Right?
You have the brisket, which is the chest.
Right? Yeah, chickens don't have brisket. You can't get chicken brisket. All right. Go on.
It says you have the flank, which is the belly,
You have the flank
which is lean and intense in flavor.
and intense in flavor. Right?
And the last, you have the short plate and shank.
And it's all right. Show go to images. They might show the cut with the images. So
I think it's the hoofs.
so when brothers see that?
Check
So
the
when
hooks.
you get into this knowledge, we got to start getting back to our heritage, man. You know, we not
See
sitting
y'all
up
tomorrow.
in the morning, man.
I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.
Lord willing, brothers.
I'm coming.
I don't come with that beer, brother.
Black man, if I have a beer or not have a beer.
No, I'm telling you, brother, leave the beer at home, brother.
Sir, sir.
Right.
If I have one, if I not have one, I'm gonna still come get some knowledge.
I would still come, brother. Leave the beer.
Amen.
Leave the beer.
Amen.
Oh, come with the beer. We're gonna get on you.
Right.
You come with the beer, we're gonna get on you.
Right.
All right?
Okay.
That's a madness, bro.
Yeah, I see this every day with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not experienced, man.
You had to steal.
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
I never know.
You had to steal.
You reminded me of Angry Man off of March.
Yeah. It's aggressive, man.
For no reason.
Right. Tomorrow I wasn't gonna get him because I had a cigarette too.
You know, you
Right?
probably have hypocrisy. That's crazy.
Give me Luke 12:1, since it's a piece of 11 bread. Hold that, bro. Then I'm gonna get a few more on this brother question, but I gotta get this precept, bro.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 12, and verse 1. Right.
Oh,
In the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, and so much that they trod one upon another,
they was trying upon each other to get to Yahushua. Read on.
he began to say unto his disciples, first of all, beware ye of the leaven.
Do what?
Beware ye of the
On
leaven.
the feast of 11 bread,
Beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees,
which is what?
which are hypocrites,
Which
which is hypocrisy.
right, which is hypocrisy, bro. So he had leaven all in him, bro. Right? And the Lord purged out that leaven and got him up out of here, bro. Right? Sometimes the Lord do that, bro. Right? He'll purge out the scoffers,
Right.
the leaven, the scorners, the demons,
Demon.
you know, to keep the body of the Lord pure and intact. Right? So when we talk about the diet, the brother went into it earlier. Even the unleavened bread. I know you say you don't eat bread, but now we got to get into this unleavened bread, bro. Right? Get you some flour, right? Some olive oil, mix some water in there, and you can get down.
A little bit of honey.
I made it for my household and my kids, man. We made it right before camp. Call it not Quillam's famous unleavened bread. Wow. Everything I make, I call it. It's not really famous, brother. Nobody knows it. Probably not that good. Right, but
It's yours.
it's mine though, through the spirit. Man. I made it.
Honey and
Yeah, it's some honey. I think a little bit of allspice in mine.
Right.
Yo,
Yes,
look
God.
at brown sugar.
Brown
Not bad.
butter and cinnamon. Brown.
Brown. Honey on top, man. Right? Get down, man.
Spice.
Right? So it's healthy too. The negative effects of yeast like to your body. Right? It's also a time too where the Most High is taking care of your house.
That's what they over there fighting over too. He's
All that gluten
Right.
and all that stuff is not good. Them carbs,
Yeah.
that stuff put on weight, make you have you put on weight rather. You get sluggish, brother. Right? This stuff get all in your brain. It got chemicals in it. And the bread now, brother, the bread is horrible.
That's right.
We had the Wonder Bread. That was the, that was the
one
cheap
bread.
bread.
50 up there.
But now they got bread that it don't even rip apart, brother.
And
Brother,
water.
seen the video?
And water.
In water. They put it in water and they tried to tear it, but it was like slime. That you said what? Like a sponge. Yeah, something you get from the Dollar Tree.
That's crazy.
So these are good alternatives, brother. And you're commanded to change your diet because your diet is a reflection of your spirit, right? So bring that up, King.
Says unleavened bread is generally considered a cleaner or simpler food, often containing fewer additives.
Fewer what?
Fewer
Additives.
Yeah, there's a lot of additives in these food. That's why you have the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration.
It's the only country that does that.
Right, right. You have to regulate how much drugs can we give them so they don't die in the food. We can give them a little, we can give them much.
Yeah.
But some of you guys, y'all did too much. So we have to create an administration so you don't OD. They don't OD. You can OD on this food. You see what happened with Popeyes, man?
Yeah.
Right? They slipped through the cracks with that. They falsified paperwork or something happened for them to be killing each other over the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Right.
So you eat a McDonald's, man, that stuff puts spirits on. Right? It's all types of phosphates and French fries, just a potato.
Right.
It's no ingredient.
Yeah, and they add all
You just change the form.
Right.
You just change the form of it.
Right.
Yeah, what's that, King? Yeah, show that on camera too. That's that bread we talking about, huh? Wow. Wow, the brother said the Chick-fil-A sandwich, the chicken sandwich got over 70 ingredients.
Yeah, I used to deliver to them. I know
See that?
ins and outs, bro.
It ain't-
I had it a long time ago.
In the back of Taco Bell, I'm gonna show you how we really make this.
Yeah.
They take this pink thing of slime out. They take this drop, they put these drops in there, they stir it all up, and then they turn around and look back and it's meat. Huh? You let it sit in this meat. It's like horse meat.
Jesus.
Grade F meat. Right? Bring that out, King.
It says consider a cleaner or simpler food, often containing fewer additives, fats, or refined sugars than processed commercial bread, while often viewed as healthier
As what?
as healthier due to lacking yeast.
And you feel a lot better during the Feast of Unleavened Bread, huh? And that's the spirit, right? It's the spirit that the Most High wants you to see when you consume your Yahweh and you eat the word of the Most High. You feel better physically, but you also feel better spiritually, right? So there's a lot of spiritual aspects to the diet, brother. Right? Give me Genesis 27 and 25. Right? 27 and 20, actually 35. Bring that out.
Book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing.
Right?
And he said, it's not
25. So like,
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 25. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison.
eat of my what?
Eat of my son's venison.
To our forefathers, this was Isaac. His favorite dish, he loved that venison. He loved Esau for that food he was making. The same way, you know, a brother might like Starbucks for the coffee, or
Right.
you know, you might like what's another spot Jake like to go to? Food Creek. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, she's thinking.
My brother might like Krispy Kreme.
See that?
But he don't love the owner for the Krispy Kreme. They got the glaze. 24 pack. All right? So read on, King.
God.
So Isaac ate venison. Go on.
And I will eat of my son's venison,
Right?
that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat.
And he did what?
And he did eat.
So we ate that's a healthy alternative, brother.
Right.
To your question. Right? Certain meats are better than others. Right? And they sell a lot of this stuff at Giant. You don't have to go, you know, you can go to a butcher shop, Harris Teeter, right? They got a lot of different clean meats, brother. So bring that out.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, the verse 24.
You know,
For riches are not forever,
right?
and doeth the
Read 23.
verse 23. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks,
And look what?
and look well to thy herd.
So we had flocks, we had herds, we had goats, we had sheep, we had bullocks, right? I want some bullock.
See that?
I want some bullock, man. I want a bullock burger. Right? So read on, King. That's almighty, man. Read on, King.
Verse 24. For riches are not forever,
Right?
and doeth the crown endure to every generation.
Read.
The hay appeareth, and the tender grass sheweth itself,
Right?
and herbs of the mountain are gathered. The lambs are for thy clothing.
The what?
The lambs are for thy clothing.
Down with the left. That's right. You eat that lamb and you wear that lamb. Eat them and wear it. Right? We was at the when we slaughtered the lamb for Passover. Right? That was a nice coat. That was a nice coat. And it was like, wow, that's another hustle. Right? Because if you own lambs, you selling meat, right? You selling milk, and you selling the wool, yeah, or the fur. You selling all of that,
You can make a shofar.
the shofars for the ram's horn. You can have a lucrative business, and it comes with that. Right? Read on.
And the goats are the price of the field.
No, the pigs.
And the goats are the price of the field.
See the goats. That's what we getting down with. Brothers had curry goat.
God.
Right? Brothers had goat tacos, man, and goat burritos, and you get down with the goat, man. We went to a Benjaminite spot in New York, up in the Bronx, and brothers was getting down with the goat soup, right? Goat soup, huh? You tell that to a regular Negro sitting around, hey, brother, I got this. Man, get that. Say, where the pork at?
Right.
I want the pork chops.
Right.
I want the baby back ribs.
I don't mean to get off topic, but I'm glad this came to me. I asked the pastor that I used to go to his church. I'm talking about years ago before I left. But I seen him recently, and I asked him, I said, how can somebody put you in slavery, right? And then save you?
Right.
Which, the white guy, that he ain't got. But I had pointed that out to him.
Right.
He ain't had no words from me, man. Right. He like Drake Cross, like, and I was waiting for a phone call from him because he was cool until I asked him that.
Right.
So he just cut me off, man. I'm like trying to figure out what was all that about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the so-called white man wasn't created for slaves. Right?
Yeah, that was my point.
I know.
To that joker, man.
Right.
And I'm like, how they gonna do all this? Feed us the alligators and all this crap, and then, want to see us saved in the kingdom? That don't even make sense.
Right. And our people don't understand.
I ain't mean to change the topic.
No, brother. It's the spirit of the Lord.
Absolutely.
Right? It's the spirit of the Most High. So our people don't understand that the Most High. Give me Psalms real quick. Psalms chapter 115, and give me verse number 3.
It's a business, man.
And you hold that, but you have to give me Revelation, the 4th chapter, and give me the last verse. All right, bring that up.
Psalms 115:3. But our God is in the heavens. He have done whatsoever he have pleased.
He hath what?
He have
Done
whatsoever
whatsoever he
have
have pleased.
Because Most High does what he pleases. Right. So when he created man for his own pleasure. Right? The root word of pleasure is to be pleased, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord made us for his pleasure to serve a particular purpose on the earth, which is to be the righteous. We're created to be the righteous. It's in our spirit to have a high standard of morals and ethics. Even in Romans, the 2nd chapter, the Lord said the Gentiles do by nature the things contained in the law. Right? And it's talking about how our people have a spirit to do the right thing. Right? When we're in our right mind.
Right.
You understand? That's why a lot of us or brothers, they're not into homosexuality naturally, right? You learned that in progression, dealing with the so-called white man. Right. Our people don't eat meat with blood in it. Right. These are things that you've adopted and learned from the so-called white man. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that we do by nature in the law because it's in our spirit to do so. It's in the spirit of the so-called white man to do the exact opposite. Right. See, these Christians don't understand that the pleasure of God is that he has the ability and the mind to create a whole race of people just to be the wicked.
Right.
Just to be the evil. They can't fathom that. They don't understand. So they're looking at isolated cases of individual white men and taking them out the program of the Most High. Mm-hmm. All these so-called white men are the same. Right. All these so-called white women are the same. Huh? Right. History shows you that, and the prophecy shows you that. Huh? Right. That's why you have throughout hundreds of years the same brother got charged for raping a white woman. Mm-hmm. It happened in the 1600s. Right. 1700s. Right. 1800s. 1900s. 2000s on up. Right. You have 400 years of different so-called white women doing the same thing to the so-called black man, getting them killed. Right. That's they all the same. Mm-hmm. Right? They all the same. Now, what you holding, Kings? 15 verse 3. Yeah, you read that already. Give me that Revelation 4.
God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 4, verse 11. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things.
No, he didn't make the so-called white man.
For thou hast created all things.
He made all things. Read.
And for thy pleasure they are and were created.
For his pleasure they are and were created. Right? Let's see who the Most High made. Go to Proverbs 16.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4.
The Lord had made all things for himself.
He made that for us.
The Lord had made all things for himself.
The Most High made all this just for man.
Mm.
Oh, he the Most High, man.
Right.
Now, there are things the Most High, after he made man, that he gave to us. You understand, like I tell you in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, right? The Lord made all things for our sakes. But it's his pleasure for it to be made for us.
Right.
The Lord loves that he made things for us, right? Read on.
Kind. Even the wicked.
Even the who?
Even the wicked.
Made all things for himself, even the wicked,
For the day of evil.
no, to save you.
For the day of evil.
Judgment day.
Right.
So people are expecting the so-called white man to save them on the day of evil, but he's created to be destroyed in the day of evil.
Right.
Right? He's the wicked. The wicked is the so-called white man. Every so-called white man is wicked, rather than they prepubescent, adolescent, toddlers, fetus, children, right? A thought. The Lord said the wicked are estranged from the womb. Right? They go astray as soon as they be born. Speaking lies. They first crimes are lies.
Right.
Right? Children are school shooters, man.
Right.
Hey, them Edomites be they get a dog and they chop the damn dog tail off, man. They be throwing cats in the oven, you know. I was gonna say, man, they be doing some wild stuff, man.
Right.
Even their pranks, they so-called pranks, they grow up. You know, Jake play fight. Jake go to the body.
Yeah.
Right? Jake, wrestle, man. Growing up, we did that. We be wrestling and fighting and all of that stuff. Esau be like, I'm a damn pee in his mouth or something, huh?
Right.
Something wicked, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's asleep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's the X, Y, and Z. But hey, that's what Esau be doing. You know? That's they pranks, man. Let's set him on fire real quick.
Just to see it burn.
I got a damn syringe, man. Right, bring that out.
God, this Edomite at my job talked about when he was in school, in high school. They went to Walmart and spent over $400 on dildos, right, to put in another brother's locker, just so when he opened it, all these dildos.
Yeah, $400.
But you spent $400.
Right?
That's madness.
Prank was over. All right, well, we know what they did. but the point is, they're the wicked, bro. Yeah. So if you told them, okay, you're expecting a so-called white man to save you, his job is to be the wicked. His job is to murder. His job is he's called the murderer in the Bible. He's called the hypocrite. He's called the liar. He's called the dragon. Right? He's called the bloody man. These are different titles that were given to the so-called white man. We got your precept.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. Look it up. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save.
Can't get around that. Right? They couldn't save us because they're not made to save.
Right.
Right? Give me Isaiah 10 and 5. Right? Here's the purpose. Right? Give me the classic. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger.
So the Assyrian is a metaphor for the so-called white man. The Assyrian was known for being a merciless ruler. When the Assyrians went to war, they were the most savage warriors. They'll chop your head off and make a big pile of heads. Right? They'll pierce your nose with iron, and they'll drag you into slavery with your nose pierced. Your nose will be falling off. Right? When you look up the Assyrian war tactics, their job was to instill psychological fear into you. Right? So that's why the so-called white man, he has that same spirit. He doesn't show any mercy, but brothers was just talking about somebody had a neonate chest. So he couldn't breathe.
They made him go into a seizure.
And he went into a seizure and they handcuffed him up. You know? Read on, King. So he's called the Assyrian for that same purpose.
The rod of my anger.
The what?
The rod of my anger.
He's just let me get brother staff real quick. So the so-called white man is the rod of the Most High's anger. Now the law tells you that you could beat a man with the rod. You can give him 39, save 1. So the rod is an instrument for punishment. Give me Proverbs 26 and 3 real quick.
So you tell them you can beat somebody with that?
Well, if they did something worthy,
I mean, what that's what.
yeah, in the ancient world, right? If we could do this now, man, we wouldn't have it.
Right. Looking at him. So they just come say.
There would be no WFI.
All these children be out here messing with y'all. Man.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
the whole
Proverbs 26:3. A whip for the horse.
a what?
A whip for the horse.
See, there are modes of correction. Everything needs correction.
That's right.
Right? Horses need correction. You what? Read on.
A bridle for the ass.
Ass is going to go astray because he's naturally rebellious.
Mhm.
So you have to put a bridle in him and control where he goes.
Right.
And what else?
And a rod.
And a what?
And a rod
And a rod for what?
for the fool's back.
Oh, for the righteous.
For
For the fool's back.
A fool. And really, there's nothing definitively mentioned in the Bible as to what would warrant a man getting beat with a rod, but it would be folly.
Yeah, that's right.
Folly, it could be somebody it could be anything. It could be disrespect. My brother tried to prank you in the ancient world.
Right.
He took your ox, you can't find your ox. He had your ox 3 days and 3 nights.
Right.
And then you find out, you might say, look, I want this man beat. Huh?
Right.
Go before the judges. You know, a brother might have stared at your wife, huh? Like the brother said, disrespectful, just looking at her, huh? Ain't in the law, I ain't dealing with her. Right. But you know, it might have been witnesses that say, yeah, I saw that. He was doing that. It was off. It ruined the whole feast day. Judges might say, well, what do you want to happen to this guy?
Right.
Right? You can't kill him. You can't stone him. Okay, look, you know what? He's a fool. We'll beat him. And depending on the degree of your crime and your folly, it warranted how many times you were beat. Right? So you can get beat 1 time, right? This might line you up, bow, right? Or you get beat 39 times. So it all depends on the severity of your wickedness, right? So read it from the top one more time.
From the top, a whip for the horse,
Right.
a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back.
And a what?
And a rod
Rod for the fool's back.
And a rod for the fool's back. Even the apostle Paul was beaten with a rod, right? Not because Paul was wicked, but the men who did that were wicked, right? So the so-called white man, he is a rod for the fool's back. Who's the fool? Our people that were breaking the commandments. So he was set up as a rod to punish us because we broke the commandments of God and sin. All right, so bring that up, King. Right? You know the nice hand. That's it.
Okay, Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger,
Rod of mine anger,
and the staff in their hand is my indignation.
and the staff in their hand is my indignation. I'm going to use them in my anger to punish the Israelites. Read on.
I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him charge to take the spoil.
No, to save them,
To take the spoil.
to deliver them.
To take the spoil.
I'm gonna send a so-called white man against a hypocritical nation. We were that hypocritical nation.
Right.
And they were sent not to save us, not to teach us, not to guide us, but they were sent to spoil us, to rob us and take away our heritage, nationality, riches, wealth, our families. All these things were taken away from us. The whole thing. Read this up there.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25 and verse number 1.
Sit there.
If there be a controversy between men,
If there be a what?
if there be a
Controversy between men.
and they come into judgment, that the judge may judge them, then they shall justify the righteous and condemn the wicked.
Then they shall justify the righteous and condemn the wicked. This is the law. Read on.
And it shall be, if the wicked man be worthy to be beaten,
Be what?
be worthy to be beaten.
You might find out this brother did something crazy, man. He dug a ditch, right in front of where your oxen are, man. And your ox fell in the ditch, but he didn't die. He kind of tripped a little bit, but hey, you might say, hold on, man, this could have turned to death. He could have died. Yeah, something could have happened. You know, she might say, look, this guy, he's worthy to be beaten. Read on.
That the judge shall cause him to lie down and to be beaten.
And you got to make him lie down. He might say no, right? He might be bucking up, and they got to hold him down.
Right.
Now, I don't know if they held him on a bench. I don't know if they had him on a tree, but he had to lie down. I don't know how it happened. Right? I would want to see it, right?
Yeah.
You know, but read on.
Cause him to lie down and to be beaten before his face, according to his fault.
According to what?
According to his fault.
And we've got beaten so many times by the so-called white man. What are our faults, man? How many sins do we have, man? Right? We don't know. Because you're beaten according to judgment. Right? You're not beaten according to somebody's own emotions. You're beaten according to the severity of your sins. So when the Lord sent the rod of his anger, the so-called white man against us to beat us, it makes me ponder how many sins did we have, huh? 20,000, 50,000, 400 plus years of getting beaten. It's a lot of wickedness. Read on, King. Read that part according to his fault.
According to his fault, by a certain number, 40 stripes.
40 what?
40 stripes.
40 is a number in the Bible that deals with change. Right? You read about Moses being on the mount for 40 days and 40 nights. And he came with a covenant. You read about the rain of Noah's during the days of Noah. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. It brought about change. Right? You read about Yahweh fasting 40 days. Right? So 40 is a number that deals with change in the Bible. Right? Go on. So the goal is to beat this man that he can change his ways. All right. So that's why the capped out at 40. That's the number that both sides deals with. Gotcha. Read on.
40 stripes he may give him and not exceed.
And not what?
And not exceed.
So you get 40 stripes, and that 40 is supposed to change that brother. He damn it better change, bro. We were a lot stronger back then. And the brother, and you did something, you violated the brother, man. You know, you whatever happened, man. You had them rods, and they ain't had this cheap material. See, these trees are kind of defiled now.
Yeah.
And they get acid rain on them. There's a lot of pollutants in the air. They don't grow as strong as they used to. They got certain a lot of tree trunks are like the damn size of they think they were mountains. I don't know if brother saw that.
Yeah.
But it's like trees. The trees were massive. Right? So they would take that rod and they'll beat that man 40 times. And they might have did 41. And then the judges said, hold on. They might have caught that rod and said, you're done. It's enough. And that dude got to walk home. And everybody knows he got beat. Yeah. You know, we talk. We are small people, but we are big people, man. Word get out fast. Right? The house of Brother Benjamin got beat. You heard what happened? Right? He might have had a business. He might have lost money now. Right? Nobody want to marry his daughters. Right? So all hell could break loose. Read on, King. Come on.
40 stripes he may give him.
But the Lord say,
40 stripes he may give him.
40 stripes he may give him.
And not exceed. Lest if he should exceed and beat him above these.
And beat him 41 up.
With many stripes, then thy brother shall seem foul unto thee.
Then I what?
Then thy brother shall seem foul unto thee.
So are we vile in the eyes of, does the white man love us? No. Because when you exceed 40 stripes, it shows a lack of not strength, compassion. A lack of compassion. And there's you don't look at your brother like a brother anymore. See, correction is not supposed to be deadly. Right? Correction is supposed to bring about change in the brother. So you beat a brother past the limit that the Most High capped out. You don't really love this brother. Why are you beating him? Are you beating him so he can change and repent? Or you beat him because you got spirits on you, and you like to see blood, you like to see wrath.
Right.
So the so-called white man, and give me Sirach 27 to 30, malice and wrath, even these both are an abomination to the Lord. We're going to go back to Isaiah 10. That's a good question you asked. Kind of getting into it through the spirit.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Love it.
Read that, King.
Sirach 27 and 30. Malice and wrath.
The Lord say,
Malice and wrath.
malice is violent anger, right? And so is wrath. Those are demons. Go on.
Even these are abominations, and the sinful man
So what?
shall have them both.
Shall have them both. Right? So this so-called white man, he has both of these things, bro. Right? That's why he's bombing schools of Iranian girls that 160 of them, like 160. They say they're in Iran doing things that are unspeakable war crimes. Right? They're shooting children in the head. Right? They're bombing. They're not targeting military men. They're targeting children, hospitals, daycares, elder care facilities, water treatment plants, gas. This white man is a damn demon. He a damn evil, demonic beast.
Right.
Right? So how the hell is he here to save you? Right. He saved nobody. He can't even save his damn self.
Right.
Right? The Lord so take in Isaiah 47 chapter. Right? Give me Isaiah 47 and give me verse number 11. Go back to Isaiah 10 and read on, King. We left off.
God. Verse 6. I will send against him a hypocritical
I
nation,
will send him against a hypocritical nation.
and against the people of my wrath
Right?
will I give him a charge. Take the spoil.
To do what?
To take the spoil.
What the Lord say?
To take the spoil.
To take the spoil.
And to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the street.
Like the what? Like
Like the mire of the street.
the Lord said, he sent the so-called white man They ain't gonna show you no love. He gonna tread you down like the mire of the street.
Right.
So people be all in your feelings. Well, we sinned against the Lord. I mean, we still hate the so-called white man, right? But we understand his purpose. We understand why he's here. And that comforts us. It comforts us knowing that he's a vessel fitted for destruction. He's here to, do the time. Let's say, do the time, do the crime, do the time. He's here to do the crime, then he's going to do the time.
Right.
Right? And his time is going to be slavery.
Right.
Right? And after he's done his time, he's going to be on death row.
Right.
He's pretty much on death row after the destruction of America. Right? People be on death row 30 years, 20 years, 50 years, until that day comes.
That's why I asked that question, because that don't even make sense, bro. No. It doesn't make sense at all.
Read on, King. Get a little bit more on that.
Verse 7. Howbeit he meaneth not so,
Howbeit he meaneth not so,
neither do his heart think so.
So it's the Most High is controlling his mind. That's what he's saying. It's not in his mind to do that.
Right.
He's just a vessel. He's just a tool, an object. Right? It's not in his heart to do these things. Read on.
But it is in his heart
To do what?
to destroy,
To do what?
to destroy,
To save.
to destroy,
To love.
to destroy,
To protect.
to destroy.
It is in his heart, though, to destroy.
Right.
That's what he thinks about. Everything he does is destruction.
Right.
His food destroys you.
Right. Trump
His
his nouns.
Destroy you. His women destroy you.
Right.
His children will destroy you.
Right.
He will destroy you.
Right.
He makes the most weapons on the earth. The amount of weapons that America exports exceeds, or excels rather, every other nation tenfold. They're the ones, you see the picture of Al Qaeda, ISIS, you see them weapons they got, those are American-made weapons.
Right.
All these bombs that these nations got, those are American weapons.
Right.
They had they was in a competition. Two white men. Well, really, Russia and America, the Cold War. Who can make the atomic bomb first to kill millions of people? See, Jake don't compete. Jake compete on the court.
Right.
We're on the court, and brothers cool afterwards. They're competing on a whole nother world.
Right.
Who can make a weapon of mass destruction?
Right.
I'm gonna make it before you make it, so you don't kill me, and I kill you first.
He can sell it to you.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Right.
It's not in any Israelite mind,
No.
even in the world, to ponder how to make a weapon of mass destruction. Brothers ever thought about that in the world? In the lab? Printing it out? They had no damn secret lab. Esau got those cartoons, secret laboratory. David, Dexter's laboratory. Jimmy Neutron had the damn laboratory. He's got these weapons and these secret labs and places of intelligence, of confusion, man.
Straight put it in cartoons.
And they put it in cartoons, man. This man Dexter's laboratory was massive.
Yeah.
That thing was crazy. That thing was massive, man, growing up, huh? So they Esau's into that stuff, man. The laboratories and potions and all of that crazy stuff. Bring it out, okay?
Right. This is from the NPS.gov, right? The life of J. Robert Oppenheimer. It reads, after the little boy atomic bomb design at Los Alamos was dropped on Hiroshima.
Little boy and Fat Man through the 2 atomic bombs. Y'all, hold on, y'all come hear the words of the Lord. If y'all talk about the sun, y'all gotta learn about the sun. The Lord not dealing with Sunday.
Right.
The Lord not dealing with that.
Right, yeah. All right, it reads, Oppenheimer talked to assembled workers and said he was proud, and his only regret,
And it's what?
And his only regret
was not getting the bomb fast enough to use against the Germans.
Yes.
He's want to kill people.
Yeah. When he made that bomb, his famous quote is, "I have become the destroyer of worlds."
Yeah.
That was his quote, man. Right? That was his famous quote. "I have become now the destroyer of worlds."
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that one out there. If I ever see that pastor again, same way I thought I'm gonna see what he said. He gonna run from me again. I already know, man. He gonna run from me.
Read on, King.
But it is in this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 7. From the top. Howbeit he meaneth not so,
Right?
neither do his heart think so,
Right?
but it is in his heart to destroy
Destroy.
and to cut off nations
not a few.
And it's his job to cut off. When it says not a few, it means many nations. His job is to cut off many nations. That's why the brother read, they dropped the top Fat Boy and Little Man on the atomic bomb. And they knew they were going to surrender beforehand, but they said, you know what? We want to show force. We ain't make this bomb for no reason. Right? And they dropped 2 of them. Huh? Right? And the aftermath behind that was damn near worse than the initial drops of the bomb. Right? All of the fallout, the radiation, the cancers, all of the medical treatment, you know, all hell broke loose. When people lost limbs, they went blind. There are pictures of people's shadows. They got stuck to the ground. Like your shadow gets stuck to the ground, huh? But that's what this guy makes, man. It's so-called white man. Right. So you can't trust him, huh? His job is to kill and to destroy. Bring it up.
It says an estimated 140,000 people died in Hiroshima by the end of 1945 following the atomic bomb on August 6, 1945.
You see that? And they probably remember that and worship that day. These will probably wake up and get off on that day. It's August. It's killed all the people.
Right.
Just killed all them people in Cuba.
Yeah, that's right, man. He was getting
At the hospital.
had no light.
I know what.
Like that was the whole country had no power for like damn a week. Can you imagine the amount of untelevised crime, robberies, raping, murders that were going on at that time?
People on ventilators, life.
Right. That's right. People's on life support. Bring that up. Okay?
It said the blast caused approximately 70,000 to 80,000 immediate deaths,
Damn.
with the death toll rising to 140,000 due to severe radiation, sickness, injury, and birds in the following month.
And following fun. Imagine surviving that, man. Then the next day you get up,
You just see everything.
your damn skin burnt, you can't think right. Your mind all messed up, right?
Can't even hear.
No, you can't hear. Hey, that's right. Hey, your hormones, when the chemicals get all in your body, operate on hormones, right? And you got chemicals in your body. That's what they do the chemotherapy and all of that stuff. Right? You know, kill them cells, so called. They put radiation in your body. And then you said what? Water system.
Total casualties. The total, including those who died from radiation poisoning and injuries by the end of December 1945, is widely cited at 140,000 out of a city population of roughly 250,000.
Damn, they killed almost half the people. Right? They wiped out about half of the people. Right? So again, the so-called white man is not here to save us. Right? His job, we're reading about his purpose in the Bible. Read Proverbs 16:4, Isaiah the 10th chapter. Give me Romans chapter 9. And give me verse number 17. All right, let's read Romans 9 to 17. So our people have to understand. This is what the importance of getting knowledge is about. We have to get knowledge and know these things, huh?
And
We
that's
have
why
to know the whole side.
That's why I'm recording. So I get the first all praise back and do my own regular.
Praise, read that, King.
Book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 17.
Bring it out.
But the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up,
That what?
that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So the Lord in Exodus, rather, the 9th chapter, the Lord told Pharaoh that Pharaoh was raised up just to be broken down and killed by God. That was his purpose. People didn't understand that the Egyptian empire was set up, top military, top in education, temples and medicine, right? Food and agriculture. They were like America today. But they were only set up. Think about the lives, the marriages, the people, living there, their experiences. They didn't know that they were all set up by God.
Right.
Just to be destroyed by the Most High God. Same thing with these people now. They're in their own mind, in their own world, following their own fantasies, lewdness, and their own lust and dreams, not knowing that they're in a land that was set up to be burnt by thermal and nuclear destruction. So even for the same purpose, the Lord raised up Pharaoh and the Egyptians. He raised up the so-called white man in America. It's not of their own strength that they became the top country in GDP, military might. God set them up. Right? Read on, King.
Verse 18, out of Romans the 9th chapter. Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy,
Right?
and whom he will have
Salaki, and whom he will be, he hardened.
And whom he will, he hardened. So if the Lord would have mercy on you, he'll do that. But if the Lord want to harden your heart, he'll also do that.
Right.
And the Lord has hardened the heart of the so-called white man. Read on.
Thou would say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault?
The Lord said, well, you're going to say that this isn't fair.
Right.
You're going to say, well, hold on, God. It's not fair for you to create a man and hate him. He didn't do anything wrong to you. You decided to hate him. So why do you find the fault in him? That's what man might say.
Right. That's what it is.
Man get emotional.
Right.
Man get, you get in your feelings. You start kind of getting carnal. Oh, white man, why would God do that to the white man? The white man, he didn't have a say so. Read on.
God. For who have resisted his will?
You might say, well, God, nobody resist your will, so why would you? Read.
Nay, but, oh man.
What the Lord say?
Nay, but, oh man.
I would say,
Nay, but, oh man.
right?
Who art thou that replies against the Most High?
He said, watch your damn mouth.
Right. Basic.
Right? Watch your damn mouth, huh? I'm not your friend, huh?
Right.
I'm not what they say, your father, I'm not one of your little friends. Huh? I'm not one of the friends down the street, huh?
Right.
The Most High said, watch your mouth, huh?
Right.
You just a man. He didn't have to say nay, but oh man, but
Right.
putting you back in your place.
Right.
You're not on my level. You're a man. I'm God. Watch your mouth when you talk to me, huh? Nay, oh man, read that again.
Nay, but, oh man.
Or what?
Who art thou that replies against the Most High?
Who are you? When did we become equal? When did you have the authority to start questioning me? It's like your son saying, well, why are we doing this? And why are you doing that? And they check you, huh?
God.
You only work 40 hours? Don't you know the bills? I need to put that extra 5 in. You should get paid today. You get paid today, right? Right. That extra 5 in. What brother doing their son tell him put that 5 in?
First of all, he ain't gonna say that to me.
Huh? Leap from the basement up there. And my hell gonna break it. Huh? Yeah, you just gonna materialize in front of them, huh? So the Lord has to put man back into his place. Quick precept, Isaiah 45. Okay, bring it out. Spirit.
Isaiah 45 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Woe unto him that striveth with his maker.
What the Lord say?
Woe unto him that striveth with his maker.
Right? You beefing with your maker. Right. Go on.
Let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth.
You just stay on your level.
Right.
Let potsherds be with potsherds, bro. The Lord likens man to a broken piece of clay. Right? If you want to strive with somebody, strive with these other people that are full of flaws and sins. They're broken all up, huh? Don't strive with something that's perfect. Strive with something that's imperfect. People say that now. Play with what they be saying. Yeah, play with something safe. That's what they say. That's what the Most High is saying.
Right.
Right. That's what the Lord. See, we got to break it down in a way our people understand it.
God.
Because they always read this Bible. Like Seinfeld, huh? Right. So-called like that. Right? Gary. Right? Bring that up, King.
So
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
What the Lord say?
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
Yeah, your pot can't get up and say, why'd you make me like this? Right? You should have kind of, spent a little bit more time fashioning me. What's your nationality?
Mixed. My mom's Trini. My father's from Indiana.
Okay, are you a man?
I'm a woman.
What kind of woman? Kind of woman?
I don't understand the question.
What do you mean?
Man, woman.
Are you a man woman?
Yeah, she's a woman. Man, woman. She's a woman. What the hell are y'all doing?
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's a man.
That's a man.
Right. I'm saying,
our fathers, Renee.
Yeah. What kind of woman? See, now we asking what's their nationality. Now we gotta ask what's
right.
Ready? All right, do we bring out Deuteronomy 22 and 5? First Timothy 2 and 9. First Timothy. We gotta start figuring this stuff out now.
What's your problem?
Right. Yeah, man. I thought they was gonna say I'm Jewish, I'm Amalek.
Right.
They look like Amalekites, bro.
I thought that's what she said. She said I'm a Jew woman.
She said that? Oh,
I don't know.
wow, you see that? So what we hold? Hold on, let's get that again, Isaiah 45. Like it, King.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Get a couple more.
God.
Says, shall the clay say to him, what fashion is it? What makest thou?
Right?
Or thy work? He have no hands. Woe unto him that saith unto his father, what begettest thou?
What the Lord say?
What begettest thou?
And you don't say to your father when you come out the womb, why'd you make me like this? All right, go on.
Or to the woman, what hast thou brought forth?
Right?
Thus saith Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, and his maker. Ask me of things to come concerning my sons and concerning the work of my hands. Command ye me.
Right. The Lord said, shh. He said, command ye me. You gonna command the Lord? You gonna take him up on that challenge? No. We're not gonna command the Lord anything, right? So the Lord has put man in his proper place. So I'm gonna finish this. I know you gotta go, King. I'm going to put the nail on the coffin for Romans 9 chapter.
Romans chapter 9, verse 20. Nay, but oh man, who art thou that replies against the Most High?
Right?
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Right?
Have not the power over the clay?
What the Lord say?
Have not the
power
power
over the clay.
Potter always has power over the clay. You know?
of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor.
So the vessels to honor are the Israelites.
Right.
And the vessels or the vessel to dishonor are the Edomites.
Right.
We were made to be honored and praised and exalted and be joint heirs in the kingdom of heaven and reign with Yahweh Shah. They were made to be the wicked, to murder, to kill, and ultimately to be destroyed.
Right. Read on, King. Fine. Verse 22. What if the Most High willing to show his wrath?
What if the Most High willing to show his wrath
and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessel of wrath,
the so-called white man?
The vessel of wrath.
For the Edomites?
The vessel of wrath.
fitted to destruction.
Fitted to destruction. They are reserved for destruction. Give me that in Job 20 and 29 and 21 and 29. So again, you go to that pastor and he give him the understanding of on why the so-called white man is made. What's his purpose?
We gonna give him this understanding because I got everything right.
I'm praising Yahweh. Read that, King.
Job chapter 20 and 29. This is the portion of a wicked man from God and the heritage appointed unto him by God.
So he has an appointed heritage. That's his lot. He was designed and fashioned by the mind of God to be the wicked robber of the earth. Read Job 21. Oh, you got it. Job 21. Read that.
Job 21 and 30. That the wicked,
Start at 29.
verse 29, have ye not asked them that go by the way?
Have you not asked them that go by the way?
And do ye not know their tokens?
Do you not see the signs? That what?
That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
Read that again.
That
That the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction.
You might have a reservation. You might go out with your old lady, right? Candlelit dinner, right? Night of romance. You might have an appointment at the so-called doctor. Got a physical, got to get a checkup. Can anybody take your appointment? No. Once they set it in stone, it's set in stone.
Right.
I got dinner reservations at the so-and-so at 7 p.m. Can nobody come up and erase that?
Right.
It's already sealed. It's set. So the so-called white man, read that again.
That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
What's going to happen on the day of destruction to the wicked? They're going to be destroyed. And they can't change that reservation. That reservation and that date with destruction has been preordained by God before the earth was even created. So there has never been any room or reason to believe that the so-called white man has or will save us.
Right.
Because we're reading about his purpose and we're reading about how God made them and why the Most High God made them. They are reserved for the day of evil and reserved for destruction.
I got one more question.
One more question.
All right, the Russians, right?
The Russians.
Chinese.
Okay.
I know we talking about white people.
Okay.
Are they the same as white people? Not saying that the names are the same. I know that's different. But I'm talking about how they treated us. As they consider God consider all of them the ones that treated his people bad.
Come, give me my father.
I just need to. I heard you speak on it before, but I want the verse.
We saw.
You don't need to.
Okay, now all these nations, man.
Mhm.
See, the Russians, Vladimir Putin, not too long ago, I believe a year ago, he did a like a national address to the people, and he opened up this box and started pulling out all these artifacts.
Like, I see.
Right, and it showed all of the Israelites and these Russian icons.
I heard that country got the most stuff. Most of our stuff.
So they know that we're the Israelites.
Right.
What has the Russians done to save us? To help us?
So
These are God's people, right? And they all play for the same team. They're all financed by these elites, by these Rothschilds, Rockefellers to have weapons and oil and all these things. And they're all set up to destroy us and to enslave us. Right? Read that.
Psalms chapter 2 and verse 1.
And same thing with the Chinese, man. Right? When we built the Great Wall of China, right? During the Tang Dynasty.
Really?
You go to China, man, you get treated worse than the here in America, some places. Right? I saw a dude, he was eating in a Chinese restaurant. He was just eating, minding his own business. You had this old Chinese dude. I don't know if brother saw that. He was just kind of looking back, just showing pure hatred. Huh? And that Chinese dude back in the day shot that little so-called black girl, huh? And got away with it. You know, so they be doing that. They beat up our women in these stores, man. But you can't get out. You know, the so-called white man let them get away with anything. They can mistreat our sisters and our men horrible. Police show up and they get away with it all. Right? So read that, King.
Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage?
So just the so-called white man.
Why do the heathen rage?
All these nations. Read.
And the people imagine a vain thing. Read. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
And the rulers take counsel together. The rulers are the leaders of the world. Whether it's Russia, America, China, Japan. When you have these G7 summits, the Committee of 300, right? When you have these the G8 summits, right? When you have these meetings for the United Nations, these are the rulers of the earth that come together. When they have the World Economic Forum out there in Davos, Switzerland every year, or in other parts of the earth, this is when the leaders of the world come together and take counsel against the Lord and against his anointing. See, their facade is, okay, we're going to target overpopulation. Okay, we're going to tackle global warming. Okay, we're going to tackle climate control. But their true purpose, when the cameras aren't rolling, is to come against the Most High, come against Yahweh Shai, and to further oppress the Israelites. Right? And that's what the rulers of the earth do. Read that again in Psalms.
It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Right? They imagine, in their imagination, they believe they could destroy the Lord when he returns. Read on.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
Against who?
Against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying,
here's what they say. If you wanted to know what goes on in those meetings, the Most High, he's exposing. Right? Read on.
let us break their bands asunder.
Let us do what?
Let us break their bands asunder.
That's what they said. That's what the Russian is saying to the Chinese. Right? Let us break their bands asunder. Bands is something that connects two things. Right? So when you break the Israelites' bands, you separate them from God.
Right.
By making them violate the covenant that the Most High God gave them. So their whole purpose is to have us break the covenant of the Most High God.
Right.
Those are our bands. That's our security, right, to the Heavenly Father. Read on.
And cast away their cords from us.
And cast away your cords. When people put a mattress on a car, they put cords on top. When you break those cords, what happens? It falls off. And it's damaged. And it's over. Read on.
He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
So the Most High scared.
He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
The Most High's laughing at him. Imagine that, bro. It's like your kids plotting, you know, we're going to break that, we're going to do this, we're going to do. You're still laughing at them, huh? Right? There's nothing that they can do. Right? Read on, King.
The Lord shall have them in derision.
The Lord going to bound them. Go on.
Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure.
He's going to destroy them, brother. Right? So to answer your question, China, Russia, Japan, All these nations hate us, man. And they've all conspired against us. That's what Psalms 83 is about. Psalms 2, Psalm 64. A plethora of precepts speak about how these other nations come together with the sole purpose of destroying and breaking down the children of God. Right? So we still hate the so-called Chinese man.
Right.
Them never like cheats. And right? Them soulless. Those Russians are soulless, man.
Yeah.
They're like robots, man. You seen Rocky 4, man? Yeah. Right? Them Russians have no soul, no salt, man.
They love that cold, man.
Right, they love them mountains, man. They be up there boxing bears, man. And drinking vodka. And damn doing God knows what, man. And them Russians are into a lot of sex trafficking.
Right.
Drugs and prostitution too, man.
That'll be the main ones, man.
Right, and you don't see no Jake's getting treated well out there in Russia, huh? Jake not going out there, but Jake that is out there, we everywhere. They they're not getting treated well. Right, what you holding, King?
Nehemiah 5 verse 9.
Read that, King.
Book of Nehemiah, chapter 5, verse 9. Also I said, it is not good that ye do aught, ye not to walk in the fear of our God,
Because what?
because of the reproach of the heathen, our enemies.
Our what?
Our enemies.
All these heathen are our enemies. Right? All these heathen, they all going into slavery.
Right.
They all going to be destroyed.
Right.
And only the elect are going to make it up out here.
That's right.
Right? The Lord loves us. He don't love these other nations.
Right.
Right?
Be out here on the sidewalk.
We'll be out here tomorrow at 12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
12:30.
time y'all done tonight? Or when y'all end?
So we got come out here Fridays 5:30.
Mhm.
And then Saturdays we go to the school first.
Okay.
And then we come out to camp. Right? But since it's the Feast of Unleavened Bread, we go to camp first at 12:30. So we'll be out here at 12:30. But if you have a flight, you got the flight. You live in Baltimore?
No, I live in Norwood. I live in Hartford County.
Okay, all right, well, brother, come out, bro. Come out, bro.
I'm listening.
What 45-minute drive or something?
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
Ain't nothing for the Lord.
I got my Achilles ripped too, so that's we gonna work.
Yeah, all praise to the
We gonna
Lord.
work this, bro, man. It's good meeting you brothers, man.
Good.
That's it. Brothers are Sean.
Rashawn,
Yeah,
all praise to the Lord. Call you Steve. Yeah, all right, sure. All praise to the Lord.
That's what, man. Yeah,
It's all good.
the love, man.
Love, brother. The water for coming out here.
Yes, sir.
Lord. All right. Praise the Lord. What's up,
Walk
man?
in.
So get back to
I want to see you again, see. Want to see you again, brother.
Yeah, I'll probably be here tomorrow, bro.
Don't stop.
Lord willing. Lord willing.
Lord willing, ain't nothing else to do, brother. Ain't nothing else. It's a Feast of Unleavened. It's a feast of
Unleavened bread.
We're gonna get a few more. We're gonna wind down. Y'all commit a word to the Lord. Right? See how you started? We started 1 Corinthians 5. Then the Lord, the Spirit, huh? Now you talking about venison.
That's what I'm
Excellent picture. Oxen and goats, man. The Spirit of the Most High working, man. Oh, and it's speaking expressed in the last days, man. So go back to 1 Corinthians 5. Right? Okay, wind down.
So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, brother. All right.
So go back to 1 Corinthians 5. What verse? All right. I believe you. Oh, you wasn't reading. Yeah, I was. Go to verse 2. We was actually in 1 Corinthians 6 and 4. So going through fornication. Yeah, we're going through all of the different unrighteous acts. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians 6 and read down again.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9.
Look it out.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
Right? Y'all come hear the words of the Lord. Come hear the words of the Lord. Right, put that out first. So you can hear the words of the Lord. You gotta put that out first.
So can I do this?
No, you said put it out. You said put it out. Matter of fact, throw that in the harbor.
Yeah, throw it in the heart.
Right? You throw it in the harbor, come hear the word to God. You defiling your temple, sister. See that? See that? Right, see that? Put it to the test.
Right.
Failed the test.
Right.
Right? She heard, she said,
Church on.
very St. Patrick.
Right.
Right? She said St. Patrick's Day.
No, she said.
Oh, it is?
She said I'm gonna go to church on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
She said.
They only show up for Easter.
Yeah.
They don't go no other time.
Vaseline and baby formula. That old beige suit, man. You're gonna get them Easter eggs. And you're gonna follow them Easter eggs, bro. Right? And eat them, man. You're gonna crack open that paint, man. Right? You're gonna eat them damn eggs. Bring it up, okay?
Spirit, but you basically said, I'm gonna go to church on Sunday because there I can do what I want.
Right. Right. Y'all trying to give me the change. Church. Right. That's right. That's an excellent point. Excellent point. Y'all commit the words of the Lord, brothers. No. Read on, King.
Reading on. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Be not deceived, neither fornicators.
We talked about fornicators.
Nor
We
idolaters,
talked about idolatry.
nor adulterers.
And we all know what adultery is, bro. Adultery is a lewd, wicked act, right? Adultery is when a man has sex with another man's wife. Rather, she's betrothed or she's actually married to that individual. What's going on, brother? How do you feel about adultery in the so-called Black and Hispanic and Native American community? How you feel about adultery? Where you from? What's your nationality?
I'm Haitian.
You're Haitian. Your father's Haitian?
Yes.
So how do you feel about adultery?
All my family is Haitian.
Okay, all right, bro. So you would be an Israelite, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Now, in the Bible, brothers, the Haitians are from the tribe of Levi.
Yeah.
And the Levites taught the people not to commit adultery.
Yes.
You know about that?
Yeah.
What's adultery?
I got
Yes,
that
sir.
here in my.
It's a sin. Right? So give me 1 John chapter 3 and 4. Right? You're absolutely right, brother.
Yeah.
It's a sin. Bring that out.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
So when you sin, you break the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is when you violate God's laws. Now, is committing adultery the only sin?
No. Yes,
What's the sin?
there's numbers of sins.
Numbers of sins, right?
Yes.
Name one.
A lot.
Lot of
So much, so many.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Give me Leviticus 11 and 7. Read that.
Book of Job,
Now
chapter
we're looking
13.
at sin right now.
Huh?
We're looking at sin.
Yeah, we are looking at sin. You're right. You're right. Read that.
Book of Job, chapter 13, verse 23. How many are my iniquities
What the Lord say?
How many are my iniquities?
How many are my iniquities
and sins?
and sin? You know?
Make me to know my transgression.
No, we don't care about that.
Make me to know my
We
transgressions.
want the Lord to show us our transgressions. Make me to know my transgressions. Because we might be living a life that we think is righteous, but it's really a life that is sin. You understand? So we want to be aware of what we're doing wrong in the eyes of God. We don't want to, people say ignorance is bliss, right? Not according to the Lord. Right? People say, well, you know, what I don't know don't hurt me. All of this madness, man. We want to know what we're going off, right? So we can correct it and change and amend our ways to serve the Lord better, right? Right? You know, King?
God, make me to know my transgression
Right?
and my sin.
And my sin.
Wherefore hidest thou thy face and holdest me for thy enemy.
So the Lord can hold you for his enemy and hide his face from you. You want the Lord to hide his face from you, brother?
I'm 76 years old. I commit sins.
Okay.
Several sins in my life.
Okay. Have you
But
repented?
before my redemption.
Have you repented?
Sure.
Who'd you repent to?
To Jesus. God.
Okay, you repent to God. What does God look like in the Bible?
Black.
So-called black man. What about his son?
He's black.
So you don't believe this?
His son is black.
You don't believe that?
No.
Good. That's good.
All
That's
praise.
good. That's good. Now, give me Acts 5 and 29. Bro. I'm gonna show you something, brother.
Acts chapter 5 and verse 29.
Right?
Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
We ought to do what?
We ought to obey God rather than men.
Right?
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom you slew and hanged on a tree.
Right? Go on.
Verse 31. He had made the Most High, him had made the Most High exalted with his right hand.
Read it again.
Verse 31. Him had the Most High exalted
Him, the Lord, Jesus Christ, was exalted by the Most High. Read on.
with his right hand to be a prince and
Be
a
a prince
and a savior,
and the Savior.
but to give repentance to Israel.
No, the Haitians.
To Israel.
African Americans.
To Israel.
Caribbean.
To Israel.
Who's the only people that can repent?
We are Israel.
Okay, you know we're Israelites.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, brother. What do
God.
you mean by that? Because people say that. So what? So you know that you're an Israelite. You come from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yeah.
So what comes with that knowledge? What actions do we have to show?
But that's why we are.
No, right. We are Israelites,
Yes.
but as Israelites, what are we commanded to do?
The right thing.
Okay, what's the right thing?
The right things come from God.
Okay, the right. We got to keep the commandments.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
got to keep the commandments. So give me Leviticus 11 and 7.
Leviticus,
You talked about sin, so read that.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine,
Swine is pig.
goat,
Eat pork. Eat pork. Brother, do you eat pork?
No,
You don't eat pork?
I don't eat meat at all.
Okay. What about shrimp, crab, and lobster? Shellfish?
No, not really.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
On what occasions?
A birthday or something like that.
Birthday.
If I go, you know.
Okay, all right. Read verse 9.
verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water,
Here's what you can eat that come out the water.
whatsoever have fins and scales.
What the Lord say?
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
Right?
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
You can only eat things that come out the water with fins and scales. So fish.
Fish, yes.
If it come out the water and it don't have fins or scales, the Most High God said that we cannot eat that. No more crabs. That means no more shrimps, no more clams, no more mussels, no oysters, none of those things, bro. And no birthdays.
Right.
His birthdays are against the will of God.
Right.
And that's idolatry, and it's very satanic, bro.
Very satanic.
Right? So you talked about being repenting, and you talked about redemption. Now it's time to repent to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh. In the name of his son Yahweh Shai, and confess to the Most High that you ate that shellfish. And now you change and you turn away from it. All right? Give me Psalms 51 and 5. So no more shellfish. You want to stop eating shellfish for the Lord? All praise to the Most High. Lord, what? Right? Psalms 51 and 5.
Book of Psalms, chapter 51 and verse 5. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity,
Right?
and in the sin did my mother conceive me.
Go on.
Behold, thou desires truth in the inward part,
Right? We desire truth. Right? Go on.
and in the hidden parts thou shalt make me to know wisdom.
So the Lord is making wisdom known unto you right now. Right? Not according to Christianity, not according to the world, but the wisdom according to the precepts. Read on.
Purge me with hyssop,
Purge me with hyssop,
and I shall be clean.
and I shall what?
And I shall be clean.
Want to be?
And I shall be clean.
You want to be clean, right? Don't you want to be clean in the eyes of the Lord?
Oh, sure.
Right? So we have to purge out,
Yes.
right? Whatever things are defiling us, right? And hyssop is something that cleanses things in the ancient world. Read on.
Wash me,
Do what?
Wash me.
Wash me.
and I shall be whiter than snow.
We all want to be washed, right? By what? The blood of the Lord and the living water. Go on.
Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice.
Read.
Hide thy face from, hide thy face from my sin, and blot out all my iniquity.
Do what?
And blot
Blot out all my iniquity.
The Lord to blot out all of our iniquities, all of our sins. All right? Do you grow a beard, brother? Do you grow a beard?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you shave?
Yes. Yeah, I shave. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. See, the Lord said, make me to know my sins,
right.
So it's good that you're finding out where you're in error, right? So we can know how to change and serve the Lord according to his pleasure, not according to our pleasure, right? Or the pleasure of man, but according to the pleasure and the good will of the Most High God. So read that, Kings.
Leviticus 19 and 26.
Look it out.
No, read, you read 26.
26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
You eat food that's rare, like meat with blood in it.
No,
Medium
don't eat
rare,
meat
rare.
at all.
Okay, you did say that. Okay, you're right. Go on.
Neither shall ye use enchantment,
You can't use enchantments.
nor observe
You
times.
deal with magic. See, a lot of Haitians deal with a lot of
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
okay, a lot of voodoo.
All over the world. Yeah.
Deal with that?
No,
Have you
no.
tarot cards,
Never.
palm reading,
Never.
Pisces?
Huh?
You're a Pisces. Sagittarius, you believe in zodiac sign?
No.
All right, good.
I'm living only with God.
Oh, that's good.
Praise the Most High God.
That's good. That's good. You're a Levite, brother.
Right.
I know. Read on.
Yea, shall not round the corners of your
You
head,
can't shave your head bald.
neither shalt thou mark the corners of thy beard.
You can't shave your beard. No more shaving your beard. All right? That's what God said.
Right.
So now repentance is what? You going before the Most High God, whose name again is Yahweh. Turn it around a little bit, King. See this? Come up, brother. This the Hebrew. Right? This the Hebrew right here.
Yeah.
Yahweh. And his son name is Yahweh Shah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
You say that Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh. Let me hear you say Yahweh.
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 Yahweh. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahuwah.
Yah.
Yahuwah.
Hold on. Yah.
Yahuwah.
Hold on, brother. Yah. Just
Yahweh.
walk with me. Walk. Just repeat after me. Yah.
Yeah. Yah.
Ha.
Ha.
What?
Yahweh.
Hey, you
God.
Right. God.
It's all right, brother.
God.
Right? Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. All right? That's all right, brother. Yahweh and Yahweh Shah.
God.
Right? So the more you say it in righteousness,
Right.
calling on the name of the Lord, the more natural and easier it becomes. It's in us to know the name of the Most High God.
Yeah.
So now we're confessing for shaving our beard. I used to shave my beard, cut it, my natural line down. Right? I used to eat unclean foods, brother, shrimps and stuff like that. All of us did. But we repented. We asked the Most High God, Yahweh, to forgive us in the name of his son, Yahweh Shah. Right? So that's what we have to do. We have to be righteous in the last days.
Right.
No wickedness, no confusion, no malice, no envy, no pride, nothing but pure righteousness. All right, brother? You know who else was a so-called Haitian in the Bible, but they were called a Haitian? A Levite?
Levite.
Moses, Aaron, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, right? Barnabas, right? These are all mighty Levites in the Bible. You understand? Eleazar, Phineas, Ezra, right? Those are priests of the Lord. The Levites are priests, right?
Yeah.
So read that, King. What you holding?
I was in Exodus, chapter.
All right. You know about the Sabbath?
The Sabbath?
Yes.
Yes, I heard about it, but I didn't.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
All right, that's all right. We're going to hear about it in the right fashion, right? Tonight, through the Spirit of power of the Most High. Give me Exodus 20:8. Right? So the Sabbath day is a day of rest, right? The Lord, give me Genesis 2:3. Right? Give me Genesis 2:3. The Most High made everything in 6 days, and on the seventh day, he rested. That's right. Genesis 2:3. Read that.
Genesis 2:3. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made.
So he made everything in 6 days, right? He made light,
Everything.
right? He made the firmament. He made the dry land, right? Then the Most High made the fishes and the whales and the birds, right? Or it's like he made the sun and the moon and the stars and the fishes, the whales, and birds. He made man. He made everything, all right? And he rested.
And the rest of the seven.
So what are we supposed to do in the seventh day?
Rest.
We're supposed to rest.
Yeah.
Right?
God, Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Right. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Go on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 days to do all your work. Go on.
But the seventh day,
But the what?
But the seventh day,
Seventh day is Saturday.
It's on Saturday. Yeah.
Right? Go on.
it's the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
In it what?
In it thou shalt not do any work,
You can't work on that day. Read on.
thou, nor thy son,
Your son,
nor thy daughter,
your daughter,
nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gate.
anything that you're responsible for and over, they can't work. Whether you got a business, your family, you yourself, you cannot work on the Sabbath. Right? Now the Sabbath actually begins all days in the Bible. Rather begin when the sun goes down. So sundown to sundown, that's the time that the Most High set up to determine the length of a day. Right. So your Sabbath day would be from Friday sundown until Saturday sundown. You can't do any work on that day. So the Sabbath is currently happening right now, brother. Right now it's the Sabbath. Right. So there's no working, no buying, no selling. We all work. We have families, brother. Right? But the Most High commanded us to come out on a set time, have a holy convocation, teach our people, and more importantly, cease from our labor.
Come on.
Right? Give me that in Genesis 1 and 5. Right? Just to prove that the day actually begins. Because people say midnight. Right? It says 11:59. They'll look at their watch and say it's 1 more minute to a new day. That's not according to the Bible. Read that.
Genesis 1 and 5. And God called the light day,
Right?
and the darkness he called night,
And what?
and the evening and the morning were the first day.
So midnight to midnight.
And the evening and the morning were the first day.
Right. So your day begins in the evening time. So the Sabbath is from Friday sundown until when?
Saturday,
Saturday when?
sundown.
That's right.
Till Saturday sundown. Right? And no more shaving your beard, elder. Right? No more eating shellfish. Right? You would be an Israelite from the mighty tribe of Levi. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 33. 7. Right? You would be an Israelite, the mighty tribe of Levi. Levi. Now, Levi in Hebrew. Hold up in Max. Levi is the third born son of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. Reuben, Simeon, and then Levi. Levi's mother, Leah, bare him, say, now shall my husband be joined unto me. Because the word Levi in the Hebrew is loyal, which means joined unto. So the Levites are joined unto God, right? Through a covenant and through the Spirit. When you read about the Levites in the Bible, Judas Maccabees, Simon, Jonathan, Mattathias, Phineas, Moses, they all have great levels of zeal for the Lord. And they go above and beyond to make righteousness happen, right? And they don't bat an eye at evil and wickedness, bro. And they're very stern, right? Yeah, who's on the Lord's side, right? Give me that in Exodus 32 and 26. Read that.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 8.
Ghetto.
And of Levi, he said,
The Lord say,
and of
Levi, he
the
said,
Lord talking about the Levites.
let thy Thummim and Urim be with thy holy one,
Right?
whom thou didst prove at Manasseh, and with whom thou didst strive at the waters of Miriam,
Right?
who said unto his father and to his
What
mother,
did Levi say?
who said unto his
Father
father,
and his mother.
I have not seen
I
him,
have not seen him. Go on.
neither did he acknowledge his brethren, nor knew his own children, for they have observed thy word and kept thy covenant.
No, they go the hell off.
And
Kept thy covenant.
The Levites, when it comes to family, mother, children, they don't matter to them. That's what the Bible is saying. It's all about serving the Lord, right? The Lord is giving an account of what happened in Exodus, the 32nd chapter, when they had to kill their own family and go through the camp and kill all these Israelites that was bowing down to a golden calf. And it says they have observed thy word. That's the spirit of a Levite. Read on.
verse 10, they shall teach Jacob.
They shall what?
They shall teach Jacob.
Supposed to be doing.
They shall teach Jacob.
Levites are the teachers of the law.
Right.
They're supposed to teach the
law.
rest of the tribe.
Yeah.
Right? Go on.
They shall teach Jacob thy judgments and Israel thy law.
And Israel thy law. So that's your purpose, brother. It's to serve the Most High, but also teach the law. Because the Levites have a great understanding in the law. Right? They were the high priests. You understand? The chief Levites that worked in the tabernacle, worked in the temple. You come from a royal lineage, brother. Right? And a royal heritage. See, a lot of people violate Haitians, bro. Haiti is the poorest country on the earth. Right? And they've been robbed. They've been oppressed. They've been spoiled by the French.
All black people. All over the world. Not only.
Yeah, it's all people. But the people in Haiti right now, they have it extremely bad. And they have had it like that for some time. And they specifically target the Haitians because they know that they're the Levites.
Right.
So if we can make the Levites the worst, that means the rest of the tribes are going to talk about. So they violate Levi a lot. Like you went Malachi. I believe Malachi, what's a minute? Malachi 2. I believe 2. All right. Bring that up, King.
God, this book of Malachi.
Yeah, all tribes get it down bad, but man, they create earthquakes, bro. When you had that earthquake in Haiti, what year was that? Was that 08? 2010?
2010, yeah.
They sent all them people over there to allegedly help out. But word got out is that they were actually stealing children. Right? And they were oppressing them. They did this great Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
They did this
Bill
big
Clinton,
flood,
yeah.
and they stole all the money.
They stole all the money.
They stole all the money.
Yeah.
Right? So read that.
This book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 2. If ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to heart to give glory unto my name.
Read verse 1.
Verse 1. And now, O ye priests.
Oh, ye what?
Oh, ye priests.
So the Lord is calling out the Levites right here. Oh, ye priests.
This commandment is for you.
This what?
This commandment is for you.
It's for the Levites. Go on.
If ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to heart to give glory unto my name, said the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you.
So the Levites are cursed.
Right.
Because they don't obey the Lord. All of the tribes are.
Right.
But he's calling out the Levites specifically.
Right.
Because God says, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. Right. And unto whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. So the Levites are supposed to be the standard when it comes to righteousness. Right? So that's why the Lord is calling them out by the prophet Malachi.
Right.
Go on.
I will even send a curse upon you. I will curse your blessing.
I will do what?
I will curse your blessing.
Right?
Yea, I have cursed them already.
Go on.
Because you do not lay it to heart.
Because our people don't remember the Lord. A lot of so-called Haitians are off, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
Right? It's a sorcery, witchcraft, idolatry,
Yeah, but some of,
Catholicism.
not all of them.
Not all of them.
Some of them.
And you're one of them that's going to turn back to the Lord.
Right.
And you're going to be that light.
Right.
Right? Am I lying?
Yes.
Oh. No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying, brother. Are you going to be an example?
Huh?
You going to be an example?
You're teaching the law.
Right?
You're a good man. You're on top.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah. But are you going to be righteous? Okay, and be an example for the rest of our people, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'll pray to the Most High. All right, read on, King.
Verse 3. Behold, I will corrupt your seed.
I will do what?
I will corrupt your seed.
And spread dung upon your face.
Spread dung upon your faces. Meaning the Most High is going to make them base. Read.
Even the dung of your solemn feast, and one shall take you away with it. And ye shall know that I have sent this commandment unto you, that my covenant might be with Levi.
That my what?
That my
Covenant might be with Levi.
That the covenant might be with Levi. Or
said the Lord of hosts.
Said the Lord of hosts.
My covenant was with him of light and peace, and I gave them to him for the fear wherewith he feared me.
See, that's it on that. So the Most High showing you how much he loves the tribe of Levi. Right? And how much he loves them and blessed them and gave them commandments and gave them law. Give me Matthew 5 and 6. Let me get maybe 2 more, brother. Right?
Matthew.
So the Sabbath day is Friday sundown until when? Saturday sundown. No working. No buying, no selling. Right? You got to keep these commandments. You said you're 76 years old, right? And the Lord has given you the truth in the last days. Right? In your elder years, right? The Lord has given you the knowledge. And you have to take it and run with it. And hold it fast and don't let it go, brother.
I'm blessed, yeah.
Y'all praise to the phone time to read that.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
The Lord say,
let your light so shine before men.
That what?
That they might see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
So we want the Lord to be glorified.
Right.
In order for the Lord to be glorified, we have to do the work that the Lord commanded us to do.
Right.
So everybody can see it and say, wow, That's how I'm supposed to eat.
Right.
That's how I'm supposed to dress.
Right.
That's how I'm supposed to treat my neighbor. That's how I'm supposed to separate from my enemies.
Right.
So these are things that we're supposed to do, brother. So you would be, I got you, you would be an Israelite from the tribe of what?
Yes, I see you again.
Tribe of what?
Levi.
Levi.
That's right.
All right, here, take
Have
this spot.
a good time with y'all guys.
Okay, all right.
Alright,
Beautiful.
I see you again.
Lord willing, Lord willing.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be here. Huh?
12:30.
12:30. Okay.
You coming?
Yes,
You sure?
sure.
What's your name?
Kashna.
Kashna.
Yes.
Are we gonna see you tomorrow? 12.
What's your name?
Not tomorrow.
Why you see me tomorrow?
Come.
12. 12:30. All right, Kashna. All right. 12:30. Give me the Lord willing, man. That'd be money. If C came out, he said the brother named was C from Harper County.
Yeah.
C come out and Elder Cashman come out. Right. Straight up. What else they do? Yeah. See that? Right, Levi got their style, man. Right, bring that up. Give me Revelation 18 and 23.
Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 21.
Bring it out.
And a mighty angel took up a stone, like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, "Thus with violence,
That's what hard.
That's for violence.
That's what Trump.
That's for violence.
That's what Marshall.
That's for violence.
thus with violence, shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all."
That's right. Give me Genesis. Right, chapter 49. Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together. Stay at home.
Gather yourselves together.
It's raining.
Gather yourselves together.
I'm scared.
Gather yourselves together.
Read that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. You living in the last days, huh? You're living in the end of the world. You're living in the midst of World War III.
Right.
You're living in the midst of a global economic collapse.
Right.
You're living in the midst of a looming famine, man.
Right.
It's inevitable. Gas prices going through the roof. Food prices going through the roof, man. All hell is breaking loose on the earth, man.
Bring it out.
It would be right and sober-minded to repent, man. And it's the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
That's right.
Right.
Purge out that leaven and be a new lump in how about It's a lot of leaven out here, man. A lot of confusion and leaven out here. That's why the body is sick. The whole head is sick, man. Right? Even to the from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet, man. And there is no soundness in it, man.
At all.
Right? Give me that St. John 12 and 28.
Book of St. John, chapter 12, verse 28.
Bring it out.
Father, glorify thy name.
Shall say,
Father, glorify thy name.
the King of Kings say,
Father, glorify thy name.
Prince of Life say,
Father, glorify thy name.
Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I will glorify it and will glorify it again.
And with that, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh. Shema Mashiach, woman like Yabshai.
Go in show. Go in show. Go in show.